What's up, YouTube? What is up? Happy hump day, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like as you come in. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. We halfway through the week. Y'all. Busy morning. I've been doing a few things this morning. And happy to get on the live to get started with today's energy and see what's up. So let me clear these cards out. You guys know how we roll. Go ahead and hit the like. The list is already open. Yes, I do have 2 people on the list. All you have to do is go to the originalaboriginal.com if you are interested in a question or a personal mini read here on the live. I hope y'all are having a great day. How you doing, Tiana? Thank you for being here, love. Happy hump day. I did get another new... I finally got this deck. I thought they just weren't going to send it. It's been so long. It's been like a month I've been waiting on this deck. And it's different from what I expected, but I'm going to throw a new deck into the reading today, and we'll see how it works for you guys, for the energy. I hope y'all are doing well. Again, happy hump day. How's it going? What up, Tanisha? Come on in, y'all. Get you a beverage and take a seat. As soon as I get this energy cleared out, we're going to get into today's energy. See what Spirit wants us to know. Hope y'all didn't go too hard for Cinco de Mayo last night. If you guys went out. Yes, a lot of people did go out. So, not me. I stayed home. And kicked my feet up. But I'm sure a lot of people did go out. So hopefully you guys didn't party too hard. Hi, Kara. Hi, I am 7. Mary Johnson, how are you, love? Come on in. How's everybody doing? Happy hump day, guys. Again, I was just moving the pre layout for the energy. I'm going to light this incense. We're going to get into it. Remember, y'all hit that thumbs up as you come into the live. Thank you so much. Let's see, Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. What do you have for us today? What do you want us to know to help us on our journey to healing and preparing for the new earth? Happy birthday again to all my Taurus babies. Okay, it is still your season. Make the most of it. Make sure you set your intentions, okay? Happy solar return. You know this is your real new year. Oh, your sister's been in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. I am 7. I wish her well. Oh, Tiana, thank you for that compliment, love. I appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. Hi, Pam. Welcome to the live. Hi, Jamike. Hey, Ruby. Y'all come on in. You say you want another job, Mary? You applying or you just wishing right now? Which one is it? We're going to get into the energy. Okay, you tapped in. So let's see if we can get some answers here for the collective spirit. Remember, guys, watch tarot responsibly. This is a general collective read. It includes all elements, all placements in your natal chart. Just take the messages that resonate, guys. If it is resonating like more than usual, you think you might want to ask a question, y'all know it's $5.55 for a question. I'm going to get you the answer. And also, if you want a mini read, it's $25.25. The list is open. I do currently have 2 people on the list. Go to the originalaboriginal.com. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. Of course, I will take you in the order I receive you. I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Hey, Shell, come on in, honey. Happy hump day, everybody. So let's get it. The first song, guys, I'm listening to old school rap today. I hope my tablet hold up because I forgot to charge it. I got it plugged into the charger right now, so hopefully it will. Treat 'Em Right by Chubb Rock. Okay, the name of the CD is The One. Y'all remember Chubb Rock? Just treat me right. I remember that song. That's what's on right now. All right, Spirit. Let's get it. What you want the collective to know? Overall energy. What do you have for them? I appreciate you for leaving comments, hyping the lives for me, guys, and pushing out my channel. Thank you so much. How you doing, Flashing Lights? How's it going, love? Come on in. So just be. We got Oats as... Not we already got a spam call. So anyway, we got Oats coming in as the botanical or herb message. But it says for you guys to just be. Be still is how I see this. About staying in balance. You see how those rocks are? See how still the water is? Okay. Spirit telling somebody to be still right now. Those of you looking for answers, they're saying hold tight. You connected with Spirit. They helping you. We are one. Okay, they helping y'all with something. Yeah, the ways of water. You're going to have to go with the flow right now. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this message. Yeah, when it comes to, it says be exuberant and quietude. Okay, keeping some things to yourself is going to be key. Protect your energy. It's saying be still. You say you got questions already. Come on in, love. Yeah, you said, let me take a look. I want to say you're already on my list, honey. Is that who? Yeah, you're already on my list. I got you down for your 2 questions. No worries. I put you down already. Flashing lights. Hi, Mystic One. Happy hump day, y'all. Come on in. So y'all be still. Go with the flow. Listen to what Spirit's telling you right now. Don't rush things. Yeah, the cloners out here. Stay in alignment with 22. So something about you guys staying in alignment is going to be key. Be still. Accept. It is time to accept life's contracts and keep an open mind. Yeah. There's something going on behind the scenes here is what I'm picking up. And don't get impatient. Let Spirit do their part. Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not happening. Yeah, y'all could be dealing with shapeshifters. Okay, Spirit dealing with these shapeshifters around you. Yeah, some sort of growth and expansion that's coming from seeds that you set in the past, that you planted in the past here. Give it time to grow. Your spirit team is working on it. Okay. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Sabrina. Come on in, love. Hi, Tanika. There. Thank y'all for being here. The song just switched to No Diggity by Blackstreet with the Urban Vibes CD. Okay. Let's see. Message for the collective. What you want them to know. Y'all be still and stay in alignment. Spirit doing something behind the scenes. Y'all seen that shapeshifter? Let me see. Y'all may have a shapeshifter in your energy that you're not aware of that Spirit's helping you with. Let's see. Happy hump day, y'all. Again, remember, hit that thumbs up when you come into the live. Thank you for being here. Yeah, there's some change happening. Yeah. Understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, I feel like somebody need to be patient with the process here. Okay, we can't get anxious when we're ready for things to happen. Work on forgiveness. That's forgiveness for yourself, okay? Yes, you have to forgive others so you can move on. And it's something about some past worries that y'all need to let go of. There's some sort of change happening. Okay, this is about you persevering through it. Keep your heart chakra open. Listen to Spirit. Okay, be open and accept things for what they are. How you doing, Big Mama Q? Thank you for the stickers. I appreciate you, Sabrina. Hi, Carrie. Happy hump day. Come on in, love. Let's see. What else, please, for the collective? What you want them to know? Yeah. Full circle. Okay, some sort of cycle coming to a completion here. This card says full circle on it. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward. That's the way you close out cycles. That's that forgiveness energy. Okay. Every layer of yourself you have to acknowledge. Okay. You got to trust that Spirit is pushing you towards serving your purpose. You're now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. So know that maybe some doors are just opening, okay, or about to, and there's some sort of full circle completion energy coming in. Y'all stay in alignment, okay? Don't fumble the bag, I heard. Whoa. Be patient, okay? Yeah, getting out of some old patterns is important here. Yeah, when it comes to you having some sort of support or partnership with the divine, here's this double energy again, like twins. Okay, we already saw this out here. Stay in alignment. Y'all are co-creating with spirit right now. So don't fumble the bag. Don't rush into something. Slow down. Hey, Yolanda, come on in. Thank y'all for being here. If you would, hit that thumbs up. Oh, I appreciate you for the gift, Carrie. Thank you, love. Yeah, something could be going on with a family dynamic. Somebody may want to reconcile. Y'all be still. Spirit says some sort of change happening now. Okay? Let's get into overall energy for each one of you guys. Thank y'all again for being here. I appreciate y'all for the stickers, the gifts. Come on in. Hi, Yolanda. Welcome to the live. Let's see. Y'all remember, hit that like. Please and thank you. No Diggity is still on. Okay. Let's see. Message for the collective. What you want them to know? I'll take a look, Mystic One. Man. Spirit being serious about waiting on something. Okay, they doing something in the background. I can feel that. I kind of felt that in my dream last night. It was weird. I only remember one little small piece. I'll put you down, Mystic One. But I woke up this morning like, what the heck was that? There were some people from my past trying to get to me. People that I have blocked. And I had gone out to eat somewhere. I was out in a public place, like with my daughter, and we were getting ice cream. And people that I didn't want around, that I have already put up boundaries with, were trying to come into the dream or come into my space in the dream. And one of them got close enough to actually touch me, and they like pushed my belly button, like they pushed their finger or tried to push their finger into my belly button. And before I could even swat them away or swat their hand away, this large, muscular, I don't know, it was a person, but he might as well have been a rhinoceros or something. Like, he was big. He comes and like bolts the person, like smashes the person up against a wall or whatever. Like, don't touch her, get away from him. It was like a spiritual bodyguard, right? Like, just push this person out of the way. Like, they were mad that they even got that close to me. They didn't catch it in time, or maybe they were busy handling something else, and they thought they had already dealt with this, and this person is still being very persistent. They don't want to respect boundaries, right? They're still trying to push their way in to connect or try to attach some sort of cord. You know, you think of a belly button, that's the umbilical cord, right? But they weren't able to do it, and my spirit team was on top of it. But, you know, this may be relevant for someone. Y'all be still, let your spirit team do their part. There's some sort of shift or change happening. You got a lot of persistent people who don't want to allow that, right? They're so used to getting their way, or so used to things working, and they're trying to push their way through, and they get ready to be dealt with. And mind you, this person that ended up getting crushed was a much older person. I'm talking about baby boomer age, okay? And I mentioned this has been coming out in the readings. There's a lot of older people who don't want to let something go, okay? They're used to getting their way. They feel like it shouldn't change, and change is already out here, okay? Somebody feel like they might die without you. This song that just came on is PM Dawn. And it is from the Boomerang movie. Some stuff going back on people, okay? The song that just came on is I Die Without You by PM Dawn. So you got some people that can't let something go. Your spirit team is not playing with these people. They telling you to be still and let them deal with it. Maybe there was somebody that was trying to, you know, destiny swap with you, or doppelganger, or whatever it is that they think they're going to do. For those of us on the right side of this who've raised our vibration, and we are or have already ascended, and these people don't want to learn, I hate to say it, but they may end up losing their life over this. So they need to be careful. These older people don't understand, guys. Don't be surprised if there are a lot of random illnesses or deaths around you, of people who, you know, you had to set some boundaries with, and they don't want to respect that. Okay? But yeah, I definitely had divine protection jump in my dream for me last night. I was like, oh shit. Like when it happened, it was so funny. The person looked like y'all gonna laugh. The person looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. The person looked like him when he was like in his heyday, like when he was his bulkiest, his biggest, right? When he was in Conan and all of that. That's how the person looked that came in and like bolted or pinned this person against the wall. Like you don't overstep your boundaries. Thank you for the floating heart, love. And yes, I did thank my spirit team for protection because what? That was wild. Yeah, trying to seriously, like they tried to you know how somebody like threads a needle? It was like they was trying to take their finger and put it in my belly button to reattach some sort of cord or something. And then my spirit team was like, no, that's not happening. Somebody, maybe you guys are someone's life support spiritually, okay? And they're trying to reattach to you. Be still, protect your energy. Let's see. Let me keep going. Let's see. For my earth signs, what you want them to know? Spirit don't play. Yes, Yolanda, it's so true. Okay, there are moderators in the chat, Aaron. So if you're going to come in here and be borderline karmic, you might end up be putting in time out, honey. Be careful. If you're not going to support the collective, you're not going to support the live, then you need to go ahead and leave or be dealt with. I just told you about a spiritual bodyguard. Don't get body slammed. Okay. How you doing, Aboriginal one? Appreciate you for being here. Y'all remember, hit that thumbs up. We got monitoring spirits in here trying to project negativity. We gonna see. I ain't bothering you. Yeah. Get your ass up out of here, karmic. Ta-da. Bye. Matter of fact, don't bring your ass back. Time for you to go. Thank you. Yeah. Earth sign, somebody could be going through some sort of storm. Yeah, see, they mad. Karmics never fail to show themselves, right? When you call them out, they can't handle it. You get a spam call on your phone. At least for me during these lives, I'll get a spam call. It'll be a random message in the chat, right? They want to be so relevant. Meanwhile, they're getting their ass toe up. Yeah, I'm telling it. So I'm over with, okay? Y'all learned some lessons here, earth signs, with this world card energy, and y'all moving on. Some of you could be making travel plans. Thank you so much for the star stickers. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, get on up out of here. Yeah, the truth being revealed. Y'all done moved on, and that's what's happening. People's masks are being ripped off. The truth comes out about them. Somebody could be dealing with a cancer. Yeah, spirits say meditate. You're protected. Stay connected. Yes, I'm dealing with a water sign. I said this. Somebody could be dealing with a cancer. Y'all go with the flow. Yeah, it always comes out. I am 7. They not smart, honey. They're not working with a full deck. They don't even realize they tell it on themselves. Spirit gonna always reveal it. Get Me Home just came on with Foxy Brown. Let's see. Message for air signs. What you want them to know? Y'all know I'm gonna call them out. Ciao. Whatever. Yeah, air signs. Somebody psychic out here, okay? Something about this new earth coming in. Somebody tapped into both worlds. Okay, this is somebody seeing everything from a whole new perspective. You can't hide from this person. There's a lot of crown chakra energy out here. Y'all trust the divine with these towers and these shifts, things that are happening. Okay, somebody could be going through a tower to get to this new life, eternal life. Something about somebody being protected here, dealing with a water sign. I was going to say Scorpio. We got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces out here. So these water signs coming in on both of these energies. Somebody being dealt with. Let me see. Message for the water signs. What you want them to know? Stay grounded. Here's this 22 energy. Okay, yeah. Somebody out here shape-shifting. Okay, 22 and 22. It's already done been out here. Somebody a copycat, doppelganger, whatever this is. Okay, y'all ground your energy. Somebody tried to anchor in or wanted to be tied to somebody like an anchor. No. Yeah, because of your power. Wheel of Fortune and change some things, okay? It's shifting. Yeah, somebody let them change to bring in this justice. Y'all do your spiritual cleansing. It's a change happening and somebody don't like it. Okay, somebody that's an anchor around somebody's neck. Anyway, message from my fire signs. What you want them to know. Remember, guys, roles can be reversed. If it's not you, it's the other person, or vice versa. For my fire sign, somebody, you healing. Okay, y'all dealt with some sort of friendship, or y'all making new friends. But something about you healing. Some sort of renewed hope and clarity. Y'all focus on the future. Somebody being put in the spotlight out here. Thank you for being here, Deb. Welcome to the live. Again, this is a free collective read. All signs are included. Yeah, something about y'all having safe travels. Okay, this could be on your spiritual journey for this expansion and growth coming in. Yeah, you guys are covered on all sides, fire signs, okay? Some sort of relief and safe travel for you to be able to move. Okay, that's me. I'm a fire sign. Somebody ain't playing when it comes to them being able to, their spirit team is not playing about somebody having free and safe travel here. And I mean on your spiritual journey, because you have a lot of people that wanted to stop you, okay, from going to this new life. Somebody wanted to stop something. Let me see. Message for the collective. Let's get into the tarot. Let's get into the Kipperish and see what else they want you to know. 11:22 on the clock. How you doing, Vaughn? Come on in, love. Thank y'all so much. Somebody say, yay, fire signs. I'm a Sag. Yeah, I got a Sag moon. I got plenty of fire in my chart. Let me see. The song that's coming on now. Again, guys, I'm listening to the old school rap today. So y'all might hear some old classic titles if you remember them. Funkin' for Jamaica just came on by Tom Brown. Let me see. Somebody could be from Jamaica. Jamaica could be relevant. Message for Earth signs, what you want them to know. Y'all remember, hit that like for me, please, and thank you. Let's get the energy up in the chat. Welcome to the live. Happy hump day. Thank y'all for all the emojis and stickers and gifts. Appreciate y'all for the love. Yeah, something about y'all being sexy, successful, and single out here, Earth signs. Or y'all moving on from one. Y'all done learn these lessons and y'all rolling solo dolo. Okay. Moving on. I know that's right. Leave them right where they at. Yeah. Keep trusting your intuition. Pisces energy. Y'all moving towards your North Node. You turn towards your North Node after dealing with these lessons you had to learn. Yeah. Okay, soulmate energy out here. Somebody y'all was real close with. Maybe y'all had to learn some lessons and move on. Or some of you are moving towards your soulmate. Let me see. Message from my air signs. Have faith. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Somebody could have been dealing with some church people. Okay. And you tapped into your psychic abilities. You see something from a whole new perspective. These people being dealt with. I told y'all about that dream. Yeah, something about you healing. Your inner child dealing with a cancer. Okay. You getting justice here. Libra energy. As an earth angel. 11 again. Y'all could be seeing 1111. Message please for water signs. Y'all stay grounded, water signs. What you want them to know, spirit. Yeah, somebody in a lot of emotional pain because they can't anchor in and tie to you. Okay, something about a divorce, a breakup, a separation. Somebody could be having health issues. Maybe somebody needs surgery or they could be having heart problems. Something going on over here. Y'all stay grounded. Yeah, it's somebody trying to anchor in. Maybe they're trying to project whatever this karma is or this health issue or whatever they got going on onto you. Somebody very jealous. Okay, envious of your life because they've been stealing. They've been stealing. It's from the past. Okay, somebody been out here stealing. A Gemini could be relevant. Energy vampires. Something went on with a house. Somebody under judgment for that. Real jealous. Okay, something going back. And they in a lot of pain now. Yeah, here it is, fire signs. Y'all can see beyond the veil. Okay, maybe these friends didn't know that. They didn't know that you were this star. Something about you getting justice out here now. They see it. Okay, y'all healed from whatever this friendship situation was. And somebody couldn't believe, or they can't believe you can see beyond the veil like you can. Yeah, something over. You transition. Okay, you got a happy ending. My condolences if y'all lost someone. Yeah, they can't believe these gifts. I know what I'm picking up on. You a star. Something about you being a star seed and healer. Okay, and you got some sort of special gifts and people can't believe it now. They're like, wait, I've known so-and-so all my life. Didn't that happen to Jesus? When y'all read the Bible, right? Them people where he lived, they couldn't believe he was a healer. They didn't want to believe what he was teaching. He had to leave his home Okay, his home city, because the people around him thought they knew him better than he knew the Most High. Nah, somebody don't want to believe you're an earth angel with spiritual gifts. Listen, I done already lived this. Okay, they talking to me on this one. All of this, I tell you all the time the story about when my dad transitioned and what happened. Okay, I had already had gifts, but when he passed, they really came online. Yeah, it's a karmic female, somebody that called themselves a friend. They don't want to believe this. I've been knowing her. She don't know. She don't have nothing special. She can't do that. She lying. She making stuff up. She just trying to get people money. She that. You know how people gossip, right? Won't he do it? You see how the Most High put me on a platform? Okay, all this stuff going on behind the scenes that people don't want to believe. If you can't go back and watch all of these recordings from TikTok to now and understand I'm not out here playing, okay, I am in my purpose. I am fulfilling my spiritual contract with the Most High, and I got a lot of backup. They just showed me that in my dream, so I've been knowing that, but somebody tried it. Okay, they don't want to believe it. Anyway, stuff getting revealed. Child. This is not for me to try to prove people wrong. I let the Most High do it. That's why Spirit said, be still. Just be. Okay, we got you. Don't even worry about it. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to prove nothing. Just go ahead and do what we told you to do. If they want to keep watching, they're going to figure it out. And if they don't want to stop, we're going to deal with that too. Okay, all them ancestors was out here yesterday letting them know. They better go find something safe to do. Tell Me by Group Theory just came on. Let's get into the tarot, y'all. It's not me bragging. It's not me being boastful. All I do is get on here and speak the truth. And you got people that they are so steeped in gossip and lies and deception that the truth hurts. I mean, it physically hurts them. It stings. It physically hurts them. Okay, this is somebody that is in some sort of emotional pain. They are mentally, emotionally unstable about something. The truth literally hurts them. So y'all ground your energy. There's some people out here with some mental health issues, and I'm not trying to be negative. If they need to go get counseling or get help, I hope they do that. But somebody out here got some issues. Let me see. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Most High. Because this energy really needs to be dealt with, okay? For my earth signs, y'all got the Three of Pentacles. So y'all been dealing with a coven. Somebody may want to work with you, some sort of collaboration because of your skills. But Three of Pentacles is also a group or a coven, okay? It's coming in under storm. Y'all learn some lessons about these people working behind the scenes. Yeah, trying to stop you from having wish fulfillment. Somebody could have some drinking issues. Yeah, they real nostalgic about you. Somebody from your past, okay, they still thinking about you. They worried about you having this luxury lifestyle and all of this. Stay bold, y'all. Be confident. Keep going. Message from my air signs, what you want them to know. Yeah, y'all on some sort of new beginning. Y'all had to take a leap of faith. Y'all dealing with some sort of fool, okay, that's steeped in religion, refuses to change. There's some sort of spiritual hater, okay? I never want to bash the church. I grew up in the church. I understand it is just one of the rungs in the ladder to your ascension, okay? For people who understand that, church helps to open you up. It does help you to see things. I'm not going to speak negatively about church because I grew up in the church. But at some point, you're going to get spiritual illumination and clarity from the divine. Like, okay, let's get out of this. It's time to go to the next level. And you have people who they're so dogmatic. They cling to it for life, right? They can't let go of the church. Some of them are involved in groups and covens. They can't get out of something. They done took some sort of oath, or they done did something they shouldn't have here. And they in a lot of regret. Five of Cups. Somebody in a lot of regret for something that they took part in. Yeah, the Most High sees exactly what's going on. An Aries could be relevant. The Most High went to someone and they didn't answer the call. Okay, air signs, y'all had to heal from this. I can't show you because she naked out here. This is Star card again. Aquarius energy. Let me see. Message for water signs. What you want them to know? Unbelievable. Three of Cups. So somebody was out here turning up, celebrating. Okay, they should have grounded their energy. or somebody in a lot of emotional pain, they see you celebrating. You got some sort of friend group they not a part of. Yeah, you real confident, out here looking good. Okay, fire sign energy. Yeah, you was real strategic about how you move forward. And went into hermit mode, and they wasn't expecting this. We got Summertime coming on by Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Let me see. Message from my fire signs. 9 of Swords. Okay, somebody got a lot of anxiety. They can't sleep. Somebody having nightmares about something. Maybe they worried because they know somebody can see beyond the veil here. They worried about their truth, their little secrets getting out. Yeah, they see you with this wish fulfillment. Something over with. Okay, 9-9. Something is definitely done. You moved on the calmer waters, and somebody else is in some sort of mental prison. They can't sleep. Yeah, they joined the cult. They joined something here. Okay, and they thought you was gonna conform, or maybe they thought you was gonna go with them. No, nah. They doing a lot of watching and spying, gossiping, and everything else to see how to betray you. Okay, somebody a liar, a thief, a cheater. Okay, whatever this is, and they worried about their little secrets getting out. Let me see. Let's get some clarifiers. Yeah, call your power back. A lot of them sick now. Oh well. Please hit that like. Thank you so much. If you're just coming into the live, welcome. The list is open, okay? I do have 3 people on the list currently. Just go to the originalaboriginal.com, guys. Drop your receipt number in the chat. Yeah, something about y'all moving forward with honesty and integrity. Earth signs dealing with these doggone cult, this coven, this group. Okay, you learned some sort of lessons, and you decided to put your boundaries up and moved on. Yeah, you made a decision. Weighed your options and say, yeah, I'm out. It's over with the death card. Okay, you made a big change, some sort of rebirth or transformation. Make sure you cleansing. Do your white magic, because you got people projecting. They mad, they going through some sort of storm, and you done moved on single and happy. Something over. Let me see. Message, please, from my air signs. Clarify this Fool card energy. What you want them to know, Spirit? There she go. Somebody mad. A spiritual hater. Somebody mad that somebody is psychic out here. A spiritual hater. Yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Somebody mad that somebody got some clarity. Okay? Wow. It could be a mother figure because she got this gray hair. Somebody older. Yeah, didn't realize how strong somebody was. A Leo. Or somebody you choosing self-love and having courage. And this is a painful ending with a Gemini. Ooh, wee. Something over with. Yeah, somebody could be part of the LGBTQ community, okay? Something about you being inspired to move on. Let me see. Message for water signs. Y'all was out here dealing with somebody fake. Somebody been wearing a mask. Look at this doggone doppelganger double energy again. With water signs, okay? It's been consistent out here with these water signs. Oh, Yolanda, I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, love. Wow. Yeah, somebody feeling some kind of way about it. Some sort of emotional pain because they can't pull off wearing this mask or being this doppelganger. Maybe they said they used to use somebody you used to party with, somebody you used to hang out with, and you don't do that no more. You stepped into your confidence. Okay, you out here being bold and making moves, and it was a lot of illusions in the past. A Scorpio could have been relevant. A lot of illusions and commitment issues they didn't want you to know about. Yeah, something about you being fertile. A Taurus could be relevant as well. Okay, something about you being fertile, loving, a supportive mother, somebody that's tapped in to spiritual gifts. Yeah, you ascended. And there's somebody out here, they in a lot of pain about this. Something about they can't go. And they worried about it. Let me see. Message for fire signs. What you want them to know? Wheel of Fortune and turned in your favor. Okay. And somebody worried about this. A friend. They see you rolling on, I heard. Something about you wrote. What? Y'all know that Tina Turner song? I just heard it. Now, Summertime is on. Well, it just went off. But that song by Tina Turner, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. That song. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be older. That's from like my dad's generation. That's that baby boomer energy. Somebody you rolling on, child. Yeah, somebody else got some legal issues. Somebody could be in an abusive relationship. Wow. And that could be a part of the problem too. Because y'all know the story of Ike and Tina. How he was beating her ass. Okay, y'all seen that movie with Lawrence Fishburne and dang. I don't know why her name just slipped my mind, but you know who I'm talking, Angela Bassett. Okay. Anybody who watched that movie, we was all ready to beat Lawrence Fishburne ass, right? We was so happy when she finally fought back in the limo and all of that. So something like that could be going on. I don't know why all of this is coming up, but somebody could be in an abusive relationship and you done left and they need some help. Yeah, you done moved on to calmer waters. Yeah, and somebody in a lot of regret. Yeah, something about you healing. Okay, and you done moved on. Candy just came on by Cameo. Something about you having some sort of sweet life and somebody can't go. Let me keep going. Lord, that movie took. I can't even. I don't know if I can watch that movie again. That movie had me hot. Let's see. Message for the Earth signs. Tell us some more. What you want them to know. Yeah, somebody ended up marrying somebody. They in some sort of abusive relationship. I don't know. They keep flooding me with messages over here. Okay, with a fire sign. Somebody made some sort of mistake, and they in a dark place. Oh my gosh! I hope they can get out of this. Yeah, somebody in a dark place here. Okay, they real depressed, real low. Okay, somebody needs some help. Wow. Let me see. Message from my Earth signs. What you want them to know? Appreciate y'all again. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, celebration and enchantment here. Earth signs. Some about y'all being able to celebrate and move on. And whatever this little group thought they was going to do with this magic, be careful. Okay, don't overindulge when it comes to alcohol. Yeah, stay in alignment. We got magic in alignment on this card. So a reminder to my Earth signs, I mentioned this already. Somebody could be indulging a little bit too much in alcohol. Be careful. You're a star seed. And you got to stay in alignment here. A water sign could be relevant. Yeah, Spirit's going to hold you accountable. They watching. So don't overindulge. Let me see. Message from my Air signs. What you want them to know? Somebody say she's one of my favorite actresses. Yeah, Angela Bassett is the bomb. She's really good. Yeah, we got SCX magic going on under air signs. What the heck? Somebody was out here doing sex magic, trying to mess with someone's relationship. Yeah, give gratitude and thanks to your spirit team. You made the right choice here. If you had to move on, something already happened, and you healing from it. But there's some sort of sex magic here going on. Aries in a water sign is relevant. Okay, trying to impact something. Let me see. Message for water signs, what you want them to know. Somebody going through an ego death. I'm telling you, it's a water sign that was being fake, a doppelganger, a shapeshifter. They in a lot of emotional pain. They being kicked out. Okay, that's that kicked out of heaven energy. Somebody being dealt with here. They celebrated too soon, or they thought they was going and they couldn't go. Something about this anchor been cut, anchor been dropped, or whatever this is. Somebody can't go. Yeah, you being divinely guided by your spirit team. I said divided. Somebody being divided by their spirit team. Splitting up something here. Only one person going through this gate. Okay. Somebody thought they was going. The ancestors said no. Yeah. Some sort of emotional manipulation here. Somebody is heartbroken. Okay. Or somebody could be having heart problems. Yeah, there's a transformation during this year of the fire horse. I say it every time. You can't help people. Yeah, somebody is really going through it here. They did not want to stop turning up. The fact that that's in the chat, I claim this. I have to stop eventually. It's not good drinking, smoking cigarettes. My gosh, may God help me. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Somebody didn't do the work. Okay, they did not raise their vibration to be able to ascend. I don't just say things to be saying it, guys. I tell y'all all the time. Practice moderation, eat fruits and vegetables, less meat, don't overindulge with smoking, drugs, drinking, all of that stuff, right? Honestly, You think about angels. Do you think angels are smoking and drinking and getting high? Think about that. Whenever they depicted in movies, who do you see that has the cigarette? Who do you see that's taking the drink, right? It's usually the villain, the bad character. You don't see that with the good character, right? They're usually clean and wholesome, and their energy is a high vibration, right? That's a blueprint. They're showing you. You got to pay attention to that. Again, I'm not saying don't enjoy life. Don't overindulge. Be careful. Stay in alignment. It's so key. Yeah, the song just changed. What's this song? This is an old song. I remember this. Give It All You Got by Afro Rican. The Booty Super Party. Lord have mercy. Booty Super Party is crazy. But Give It All You Got is the name of the song. You know, you can't half-ass spirit. You can't half-ass what you're doing when you talk about being in your north. No, they're not accepting that. You do not make the cut. You know how strict they are about like professional ball players, right? The rigorous workouts and the training and the tryouts and like what they go through. And they only want the best of the best. They only want the cream off the top. You can have somebody that came this close, right? This close, but they didn't make the cut. Or something that they did ruins their career. When you're talking about doing spiritual work, when you're talking about ascending, when you're talking about being part of the collective, those of us ushering in the new earth, Spirit only wants the best of the best, baby. You got to be serious. You got to give it all you got. You can't play, all right? It don't work like that. Let me see. Shout out to my moderators. Thank y'all, because the karmics is karmicking and they are really not relevant. We moving on. Yeah, y'all star seeds out here, fire signs. I said this. Somebody got some gifts. Rolling on the river. Yeah, somebody ain't going. The great diviner is already out here keeping up with who did what. Yeah, you done connected with spirit a long time ago, and they know you tapped in. It's already done. Okay, something that already happened out here. They can't stop. Yeah, you tapped in. Maybe y'all was dealing with some sort of witch energy. Okay, and this helped you. Either way, they woke you up to manifest, to move forward. 11:44 on the clock. Shout out to all my chosen. I'm talking about y'all right now. Okay, spirit being real clear. One time for the star seeds. Star seeds, high vibrational beings, light workers, seers, teachers, readers. Okay, children of the sun. Shout out to y'all for giving it all you got. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate y'all, those of you doing the work, for helping raise the vibration of the planet and the collective. Remember, guys, list is open. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Go to the originalaboriginal.com if you'd like to purchase a question or a reading. Drop your receipt number in the chat. Let's see. For my earth signs, what you want them to know? Speak up. Something about y'all being honest here, moving forward with integrity. Y'all spoke up about something. It says, what are you not saying? That could be eating you up inside. You can't keep it in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So if you haven't spoken up, now's the time. She got a megaphone. That means say it with your chest. Say it loud. Okay? Be proud about whatever this is. Yeah, no more victim mindset. It's time for this rebirth. Yeah, you had some sort of difficult road in the past. It's time to speak up and move on. All this scattered energy, call your power back. Message, please, for my air signs. What you want them to know? Yeah, air signs, y'all could have been dealing with some scattered energy. It came out anyway. There's this mother figure or whoever this old person is. Somebody that's a fool. Okay, when it comes to not believing in spirituality and they stuck in religion, you have too much on your plate and you lost focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. So maybe somebody was pulling on somebody's energy too much. Okay, asking them to give too much. Had somebody spread thin out here. They was hating. That's that mother energy again that's stuck to their child, stuck to their daughter or stuck to their son, and don't want them to be in a relationship because they feel like it's going to compromise the attention they get or something like that. Somebody mama need to heal. Yeah, somebody need to accept something for what it is and move forward. You got a lot of abundance, okay, coming your way. And it took some sort of bravery for you to move on or call your power back from this mother figure. Yeah. Something about things being effortless now because you did that. Message for my water signs. Dependent. Okay, dependence. That's why somebody going through something is real codependent on your energy. They're going through an ego death. There's something or someone that you're clinging to and is keeping you from stepping into the light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval that you need is your own. Okay, somebody need to work on their mental health here. Somebody real codependent, and they get ready to go. Spirit is forcing an ego death because somebody didn't do the work. And this is painful for somebody. Somebody that was codependent on your energy, or somebody thought they were you, or they copied everything that you did. Yeah, they got to face self-doubt and heal. Yeah, somebody said that was sad. I never thought she would do that to me, and she did. Yeah, somebody need professional assistance. Didn't I just say somebody could need therapy, some sort of mental health therapist? I mean, there's no shame in that. If you need someone to help you get out of whatever this is, get the help that you need. Somebody real codependent on somebody, okay? It could be a mother-child situation, a mother-daughter, or something like this. Somebody real codependent on someone. Yeah, somebody need to go get help and see it through. Okay, Bone Thugs and Harmony just came on with first of the month. Let me see. Message for fire signs. Be present. Okay? Just be was already out here, so stay in the present moment, fire signs. It says you are ungrounded or spending too much time in your head. Here we go with the karmics calling. These spam calls. Yeah, you're ungrounded or spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Stay in the present moment, okay? Somebody is really, I don't want to say out of their mind, but they spend a lot of time in their head here. Wheel of Fortune is moving some things, and somebody's going to be made to face something that they've been ignoring for a long time. Is how I see this. And it's going to be hard for somebody without a friend or without whoever this is that they've been connected to, because they've been so good, codependent on their energy. Yeah, somebody really looked up to someone. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, this life, we are in solo, right? We have to make decisions and be held accountable based off of our own actions. It's not a we go together situation. And that's why people are being kicked out of your energy. So they need to heal. No different than you had to heal. Yeah, somebody need to plan, have some sort of strategy here. What they going to do? Take a step back. Yeah, somebody need professional help. Professional assistance again. Wow. Water sign, fire sign energy. That could be a relationship. That could be what's going on. If there's some sort of abuse here. Somebody needs some help emotionally. Welcome to the live on Toggle. How you doing? Happy Money Monday. Money Monday. Ooh, somebody could be worried about money. Happy Hump Day, love. Wow, that came out too easy. Somebody could be worried about money. First of the month could mean something. That's what's on right now by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay, something about the first of the month could mean something, or maybe some past due bills or something going on, okay? First of the month, y'all, was the full moon. Somebody did something on the full moon here, and it's coming back on them. Thank you, Spirit, but y'all being clear about something here. Something going on. Yeah, somebody needs some money. Somebody did something with this moon, this Scorpio energy, with this moon that just passed, this full moon. That was the first of the month, right? What's today, the 6th? Somebody did something on the 1st, and it ain't happening, or it hasn't manifested yet. Let me cleanse this energy. Wow. Thank y'all for being here. Happy Hump Day. Come on in. Welcome to the live. Remember, hit that thumbs up. List is open. You can go to theoriginalaboriginal.com. If you'd like to ask a question, it's $5.55. Readings are $25.25. Currently, there are 3 people on the list. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. Appreciate y'all for being here. Wow. That slipped out. Okay. Somebody going through something. We're going to get into the love and relationship portion, guys. Remember, it could be friends, family. It can be coworkers, past, present, future energy. Roles can be reversed. Again, it's a collective read, guys. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. This was a deck that, honestly, guys, I didn't think was coming, okay, because it's been almost a month. I ordered this a while back. I ordered this when I ordered the Spiritual Court deck, okay? This deck is called Return to Sender. We're going to see how it works out in the reading. I haven't used these cards yet, okay? But it's the Return to Sender deck. So we're going to see what Spirit wants y'all to know. Message for the collective. What you have for them. Yeah, anything that happens in the live, guys, I know that it is tied to the reading. Whether it's somebody in the chat, a spam call, me saying something out of place. Things like that happen, okay? Well, let's just see what Spirit wants y'all to know, Earth signs, with this Return to Sender deck. What do you have for my Earth signs? Somebody a manipulator out here? Okay, somebody tried to pull some sort of puppet strings. I thought they was going to manipulate you. Working with this coven or this group. So I'm going back. Okay, whatever this little enchantment was, y'all maybe spoke up about something. Something about y'all being free. Okay, OPP just came on by Naughty by Nature. Yeah, something about y'all being free. Let's see. What do you want them to know, Spirit? Message, please, for my air signs. Don't resurrect what's meant to be deleted. Yeah. Something about you moving on to a new era and you done threw something away. Okay, she cleansing. She got sage. She got crystals. Somebody want to recycle something, or they want to come back, or they want you to let them come back. Spirit said, don't resurrect this relationship. Leave them right where they at. Okay, somebody been doing sex magic out here. You done took a leap of faith and moved on. You done found some peace. Somebody used to scatter your energy, or they had you spread all different kinds of ways. Let me see. Somebody said, yeah, that earth sign thought he was going to manipulate me. Yeah, that ain't happening. For my water signs, and it fell right on water signs. Somebody want to love BOMB, y'all. Okay. Somebody made something seem like it was fireworks. But honestly, every time you were happy, they tried to burn your joy down. Okay, you realize something? That ain't working. Okay, this over with. That love bombing and whatever this is, that's done. Okay, somebody going through a lot of emotional pain now. It was codependent on your energy. Y'all paid attention to something here. Maybe something was fireworks at one point, not anymore. Okay, something about you leaving the group chat, child. Maybe it was a group. It looked like it used to be a little party group. Yeah, you done moved on. Just you. And the other two done been thrown out. Listen, somebody is like, wait a minute. They're not in your energy no more. You took the high road, okay, and left somebody or left this group. Let me see. Somebody saying that earth sign was crazy. Yeah. Message, please, for my fire signs. What's this one? Peace isn't passive, okay? Protecting your calm doesn't mean avoiding the truth. Somebody y'all finding peace and somebody else is going through it. I know, that's what I chose to do. I chose to protect my peace. That's so funny. I had said a long prayer last night. I was thanking my spirit team and the Most High for peace. Y'all don't even know. Peace is priceless, okay? Once you get through all these trials and these storms and things like that, and you finally find peace and the waters are calm, the emotional energy is calm, right? It's not all scattered. You don't feel all this tension and stress. Y'all, when I tell you it's priceless, you can't buy it. And I was thanking my spirit team for peace. No noise. My phone don't be crazy ringing. I don't have issues with other people's drama that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because at one point I used to care about everybody else, and I was always trying to be the helpful one and all. Peace is priceless, y'all. Maybe somebody used to gaslight y'all in the past. Y'all not dealing with this gaslight energy no more. You chose self-care and peace. Okay? Return to center. All of this foolishness, this stuff went back on people. Yeah, other people problems. OPP is what's on, but I hear other people problems, okay? And that ain't got nothing to do with the collective. That's their stuff, okay? Lead them right where they at. Not dealing with other people problems. Let me see. Somebody say, yeah, peace is non-negotiable. I know that's right. What else, please? Message for Earth signs. What you wanted to know? Again, y'all, 55 in the chat, 45 for the likes. Y'all get the likes up, please, and thank you. Appreciate y'all for being here. Yeah, somebody has some sort of expectations, Earth signs. You hold high hopes, positive expectations when it comes to love. Now you're ready to embrace new emotional experiences with an open heart. Yeah, y'all moving on. Y'all spoke up about something here. You freed yourself. Maybe somebody expecting you to come back. That's not happening. You done found harmony, some sort of balance or harmony. You done moved on. Somebody else wants your support now. They need help. No. Message for air signs. Somebody didn't treat you the way that they would want to be treated. Y'all moved on. Good for you. Then they expecting you to come back. Who going back to that? Please. Air signs, y'all message came out upside down. Okay, somebody being transparent. A lack of transparency is leading to distrust and miscommunication. More honesty and openness is needed to restore balance. Yeah, it's somebody, a female energy, been wearing a mask. You see her with this white, and you see this masculine, like, bitch, I don't trust you. Oop, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, somebody don't trust somebody. Somebody, some scattered energy, a mother figure could be relevant. Somebody don't trust their mama. Ooh, that's sad. Okay, she done broke her trust with a child. Yeah, somebody separating. Yeah, somebody was in collaboration, doing something in the past. They might have legal issues now. Somebody said me. That's yeah, something ain't right. And somebody don't trust somebody no more. Welcome to Atlanta just came on, featuring Ludacris and Jermaine Dupri. Let's see. ATL could be relevant. Message for water signs. Oh, well, people break your trust and they think you just going to give it back. Why? No. Somebody said, me too. Facts. Yeah. Water signs. Somebody want to reconcile with y'all? Past wounds are healing. You and another person are finding a way to reconcile, move forward with greater understanding. Somebody real codependent on you. They used to love bomb you and they want to reconcile. Okay, they're in a lot of emotional pain here. They missed some sort of friend group. Again, if somebody show you who they are, believe them. They're going through an ego death and they don't want to feel this pain. Something heartbreaking. Somebody's real fake. Yeah, they only want opportunities. They're looking for opportunities. Something about you being a leader and they want to come back. Yeah, because you inspire them. Anyway, message for fire signs. Somebody said facts here in physical jails. Look, as above, so below. If they say they go to spiritual jail and whatever they did in the 3D reflects that means they're coming to pick them up. There's people out here breaking spiritual law and then they take it even further in the 3D. Oh, well, we did this spell work. Okay, we did the spell work on the judge. We did the spell work on the court case. We can go ahead and run this insurance fraud scam. We can go ahead and steal this inheritance. We can go ahead and lie on these documents. And mess around and it come down from spiritual court. They done got caught and it's proof and it comes out in the 3D and they never thought it would happen. And they end up going to physical jail. There's a lot of that stuff going on with these cults and covens and groups, okay? These secret handshakes, sororities, fraternities, and covens. And these people that work in places like the courthouse, right? The police office, the police station, and they hold different offices and whether it's in city council or government, right? Things like that. And they make all these little shady moves and they grease each other's palms. You do me, I do you. Pat on the back energy, right? And they out here breaking laws. And it's hurting innocent people. And they all greedy and they gaining. What you think is wrong with the political system now, with the government now? And what they do out here? That's basically what's happened. So all of this stuff is getting ready to be revealed. Yeah, somebody being held accountable here. You have somebody attracted to you, fire signs. The balance of attraction may be off at this time. One person may be more invested than the other, or attraction may be waning. Okay, y'all ain't attracted to somebody no more. You done found your peace. Something about you moving on, rolling on the river. Somebody worry about this. Y'all don't want nothing to do with this. You're not attracted to them as a friend. You don't want nothing to do with somebody. And they feeling some kind of way about it. Yeah. Again, somebody broke somebody's trust. Somebody wants somebody to trust them again. They want to communicate. Some sort of breakthrough you done had and moved on. That trust get broken, y'all. That's one thing. You break somebody's trust, it's hard to get that back, especially if you gave it to them at first and then they did something. He's like, well, wait a minute. I already trusted you. You showed me I can't. 24 Magic coming on by Bruno Mars. People out here doing magic. They didn't think somebody could see beyond the veil here. Okay, and now they want you to trust them again. Is you crazy? Y'all done lost your mind. Ain't no way in the world. Spirit revealed to the collective you doing magic on them. They tell them to block you and move on, and you think they're going to trust you again. No. Sit with that moon magic. Okay? Deal with them spirits. Whatever this is you did. You already got kicked out here. Somebody going through a major ego death. They really thought they had anchored something in, and they done been found out to be fake here, and they mad about it. You done took some sort of leap of faith, and they was working with a coven or a group, and nothing that they do is working. They can't love bomb you. They can't message you. They can't manipulate you. No. Yeah, somebody can't keep up. Anyway, let me keep going. Message for the collective. How you doing, Mama Butter? Come on in, love. Yes. Y'all laughing hard. Yeah, it don't work like that. No. Trying to send messages, block. Trying to use other people, block. No. Let me see. Anybody playing with them? Message for earth signs. They played in the collective's face long enough. It's a wrap. Yeah, something about you tapping into your higher self and being activated. Okay, y'all done learned some lessons. And somebody can't get back in over here trying to manipulate. Earth signs, y'all stay up. Yeah, stay in your north node. Don't let these people manipulate you. They know what they did. They feel guilty. Some sort of sabotage energy. Yeah, they worried about getting money in their pocket, it said. Air signs, y'all dealing with somebody clingy. They wanted to stay in their south node. Okay, some sort of comfort zone energy. Y'all done kicked them to the curb too. And they want to recycle something because they got their hand open to receive. These people, man, they triggered. Okay, they going through disharmony and conflict and stuff, and they need your help. Here it is. They see you with this abundance and these gifts, and they want to put their hand out like, give me some too. Make that make sense. You got everything. They ain't giving nothing. No. Anyway, message for water signs. These people. Yeah, the idiot pack. Somebody said, child. Let me see. Water signs. Autumn could mean something. Harvest season could mean something. Okay. What's the water sign in autumn? October is Scorpio season. Somebody dealing with a Scorpio that was doing a lot of love bombing, and they going through a major ego death. Their ass done got kicked out of heaven for being fake and phony. Somebody could be going through a divorce. Somebody could be having heart problems. Somebody need to go get grounded here. Very codependent. And they want to reconcile, and that's not going to work. They think they're going to reconcile by love bombing. No. Somebody tried to use SEX. That ain't working. Yeah. Somebody got a lot of problems when they come to their heart chakra here. They facing lack. They need to face their shadow side and stop doing all this damn moon magic. Anyway, message for my fire signs. What you want them to know. Yeah, these cycles, this over with. Y'all done completed the cycle here, fire signs. Some sort of transformation. And you done found peace. Congratulations. Woo. When I tell you that's like hitting the lotto, that peace ain't... People take peace for granted, okay? That peace energy, that's done by the divine. When you ain't got no worries, like I said, you can get into bed, you go take you a nice bath and get all... pamper yourself and get all moisturized, and you get under the covers and rub your feet together and read a book or turn on the TV or whatever it is you want to do for the night. And it ain't no noise and it ain't a bunch of drama, and you feel good, right? And you get some good sleep. That's peace. Everybody don't have that, y'all. Everybody ain't got that. Yeah, some sort of transformation y'all done went through because you learned how to surrender and release. Y'all did a purge. Okay, and let some people go. And you put some distance between you and them. And they feeling it. Okay, Reminisce coming on by Mary J. Blige. Somebody reminiscing on something here. Let me see. When I tell y'all some of the things that you receive in your spiritual inheritance is not tangible, right? Everybody always hears, they hear inheritance and they think money. They think material. But having good health and peace, longevity of life, right? A good companion or relationship with someone, These are all things that spirit gives you as gifts that make life worth living. They add value to life. These are quality things that you cannot purchase. Okay, these are things that are earned. These are things that are given to you by spirit. It is a part of your spiritual inheritance. Yes, you face your north node, you step into your purpose, you start practicing where you can make money with your gifts, or something that you do brings you money here on the 3D as part of your inheritance. But there are other things that come with that spiritual inheritance, y'all, that is priceless. And that's the stuff that people think that they can steal. They think they can doppelganger and destiny swap and take from you. It don't work like that. The Most High said, get y'all ass out. No, you don't get peace. You don't have longevity of life. You haven't earned this stuff, right? These people, they don't want to face their karma, the health problems, the lack, right? The conflict, the drama. They don't want to face all of that. They got to earn it. Yeah, they burned all these doggone bridges, okay? And then they think they can get back in. Want you to trust them again. They think intimacy is going to fix something. Please. You can get D or P anywhere, baby. They jealous of your glow up and your gifts and all of that. Let me see. Let me pull it back. I'm going to pull it back. Here we go. Earth signs. What you want them to know? Let me pull it back. Yeah, somebody had some sort of epiphany. Okay, somebody took a closer look at something. Some sort of self-reflection, answer some questions, okay? Realizing you had some untapped talents you needed to look into, and somebody expecting you to come back so they could manipulate you again, and you not falling for it. Yeah, they facing a lot of stress and tension now that you done moved on. Somebody got migraines and headaches. They worry because they got toxic energy around them. Drama, arguments. What was I just talking about? Let me see. Message for air signs. What you want them to know? Yeah, somebody facing some consequences for bad choices that they made. Out here gossiping, okay? Running their mouth. Starting all these little fires. Playing games and sending mixed signals, okay? Being real fake. Some sort of psychopath energy. Somebody say, yeah, you could get wet ass anywhere. Girl. Yeah, Archangel Michael out here protecting y'all. Okay, look, if that's who showed up in my dream last night, because when I tell you it was some divine intervention because somebody thought they was going to attach something, and my spirit team was like, no, the hell you not. Yeah, something about that. People talking about you being antisocial. They feel left out because you ain't talking to them no more. Baby, you done been kicked to the curb. It ain't about being antisocial. It's just, it ain't you. Okay, people moving on. It's time for you to reflect and heal. Anyway, message for water signs. What you want them to know? Yeah, somebody daydreaming about you. Real delusional. Okay? Somebody need to go get some help here. It already said they need some professional assistance. Scorpio could be relevant. Somebody really need to go and get some professional help. Okay, they need to seek some sort of therapy because somebody really delusional after everything that they've done, and they think that somebody gonna come back around. Yeah, somebody feeling isolated for being fake. You done found peace, harmony, and balance. Okay, it's already out here. Spirit said you ain't gotta do nothing but be still. Somebody feeling it, okay? Somebody love affair. Somebody has some sort of down low activity going on over here too. Okay, I split the deck. Dirty little secrets, down low sex fixes. Yeah, somebody got a lot of healing to do. Message please for fire signs. All of that stuff haunts people. Fire signs, y'all the ones they say being antisocial. You and somebody in their feelings, okay, because you're giving them the silent treatment. They feel left out, and ain't nobody worry about that. You found peace. Some sort of cycle has closed. Okay, you changed, and they feeling some kind of way about it. Thank you for the star, Vaughn. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, something about you being able to get away and go on vacation and relax and all of that. Y'all flying high out here. You got some sort of mutual respect or a divine union, and people got a problem with it. The fact that you done glowed up out here. Again, somebody got some spiritual gifts. People triggered. rolling on the river. I might have to just go ahead and play that today. I don't really listen to that because it's old school, but I know my dad really liked Tina Turner. Okay, something about some old people. Somebody rolling on, child, and people can't handle it. Let's see what else. Remember, guys, list is open. You can go to the originalaboriginal.com. Questions are $5.55. Mini read here on the live is $25.25, guys. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. The song changed to Tribe Called Quest, Check the Rim, okay, or Check the Rhyme. The Low End Theory is the name of the CD. Let's get into it. What's hidden? What do my spirit team need to know? Y'all laughing. Yeah. Not y'all finna go and watch Ike and Tina. I ain't seen that in a long time. What's the name of the movie? Is it What's Love Got to Do with It? What's the name of that movie? With Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne. Somebody's name could be Lawrence, somebody's name could be Angela or Angie. But y'all know the movie I'm talking about. I don't know why that's coming up. Somebody getting their ass beat over here. I feel sorry for them. Okay. Somebody in some sort of domestic situation. Anyway, let's see what's hidden here. Somebody say, yeah, that's the name. What's love got to do with it, child? Somebody got something. Okay, this is somebody got something. Y'all know that that's some sort of virus or some sort of disease. Somebody done got infection here. Somebody mama. Somebody could have some sort of infection. A mother could be involved. What else? What you want them to know? I ain't seen that movie in years. I mean, years. That's an old one. Okay, what her name was? Anime? Somebody eat the cake anime or something. Remember that? Yeah, some conspiracy theorists. People done put things together. Okay, somebody done tied up all of the connections with what's been going on. Some conspiracy theorists or some sort of conspiracy. Something that came out. Let me see what you want them to know. Anime Bullock. That's her name. Yeah. Yeah, these people in the cult. Okay, this fell, I don't know if y'all seen it, but it fell right on this doggone, look, some sort of sex cult. Everybody got it? Okay, y'all seen how the card fell. Everybody got whatever this is in this cult, this group. It fell right on there. Let me move it over here. Somebody, they done spread something around. Everybody got it, child. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody said, yeah, I'm finna go get me some wine and cheese and he gonna go straight to hell. Lord, child, let me see. Somebody done pass around some sort of bug or something here. Yeah, a lot of remote viewing. Again, somebody thought they was gonna manipulate you. Somebody could watch a lot of TV. Okay, we got a remote out here. But I see that as remote viewing with this cult energy. Yeah, somebody really thought they was gonna manipulate you with some sort of deception. Okay, that's that manipulative energy. Y'all got away from this. Somebody thought they was going to pull some sort of strings or something here. Let me see. Again, y'all hit the thumbs up for me, please, and thank you. Let's get the likes up in the chat. A lot of monitoring spirits in the room. Spirit said, be concerned, use caution. Look, somebody got something. Okay, with this needle energy. It say Botox on here, but you got that virus and somebody need a shot or something like that. Something going on. Or something about some blood. Okay. Blood test. Could be relevant. Let me see. What you want them to know, Spirit? Something going on. Okay. With a coven or a cult. Okay. We got 3 or more people. I see 2 masculines, 1 female. It said the whole family going on the adventure on some commercial. I'm telling you, everybody got it. Whatever this is. The whole group, people out here smoking. We got Zaza at the bottom. So they out here. Oh, I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much. I love that one. Happy Mother's Day. That is so nice. I appreciate you, Gabriel. Let me see. And Gabriel, thank you so much. Yeah, these people been out here trolling. Okay. Trying to see what y'all got going on, all in your energy, wanting to try to gaslight. Yeah, something ain't right. Okay, we got gaslight at the bottom of the deck, and we got this at the back. Something about a third-party situation. Somebody got something. Okay, 3 nipples is not normal. Somebody trying to gaslight something. They don't want you to know the truth. Somebody got something out here. Okay, y'all be careful. Whatever this cult energy is or this sex magic, because sex magic is out here. This ego death and sex magic is out here. Let's take a look and see what the physical features could be before we do the full recap, guys. Let me see what this song is that just came on. Somebody say, what is the view of Zaza from a spiritual standpoint? It's different for everybody depending on generational curses on your bloodline. Remind Me by Patrice Rushen just came on from the Forget Me Not CD. Let's take a look at the features, physical features. What you want them to know, Spirit? Somebody say everybody that was involved is sick. Yeah, something going on. Somebody could be plus size. Okay, we got an overweight level. Y'all remember Heavy D. Somebody plus size. Let me see. Somebody that caught something out here. Somebody could have a beard. Let me see. Thank you for the sparkles, love. I appreciate you, Sabrina. You're allowed to laugh hard. Yeah, somebody could have hazel eyes, or they could wear hazel contacts. Okay, that was a thing, child. Everybody wanted to have light eyes, hazel and green eyes. So people was buying contacts and stuff. I remember that. But somebody could actually have hazel eyes. Let me see what you want them to know. If you guys would, please hit that thumbs up. Top right corner, y'all. Hit them 3 dots and hit the like. Let YouTube know you like the live, okay? It's almost 100 people in the chat. Can y'all get the likes up? Thank you for being here. Somebody could have wavy hair tied to this situation. What else? What you want them to know? Somebody say yes. Child, y'all know everybody want to have light eyes. Yeah, and now we got somebody average weight. So we could have a plus size masculine and an average weight feminine involved in something. Whatever average weight mean. One more for the collective tied to this. Anything else? Roles can be reversed. Somebody got a man bun? What the heck? A beard with a man bun is relevant, okay? Because we already got a masculine with a beard out here. So a beard is relevant. But we also got this man bun energy. Okay, so we got somebody, a big dude with a man bun. Somebody could be Samoan. I don't know why. I just seen that dude that's in Tokyo Drift. Okay, if y'all know, you know. But it was was it Tokyo Drift? No. It was Italian Job. And there's like this big Samoan guy at a top golf place that they were going to get some information about some gold bars. I mean, he was a big dude. I want to say it's a big dude like that in Tokyo Drift too, with a bear paw on a tattoo. Either way, it's a big guy and he has a man bun. Okay. Somebody could be built like that. But anyway, somebody could have wavy hair, hazel eyes. It could be a female that's average weight. It could be a masculine that's plus size. Roles can be reversed. So it could be a plus size female, average size masculine. Take it where it resonates. It's definitely a masculine with a man bun and for sure a beard. Okay. Facial hair. Y'all been dealing with some what's going on, Queen Empress? You triggered? This talking about you. You letting everybody know? You triggered? You in here being karmic? Okay, with all these, you shouting at everybody in the chat with all them caps. What you got going on, love? Okay, that's coming in disrespectful, ain't it? That them caps is shouting at people. That mean your business out here on the table. You want everybody to know? That's why you triggered and you got to post it in the chat like that. Child, everybody see you. You putting yourself out there. Oh, yeah. We done told on you. Oh, well, boo. Everybody know who it is now. Thanks for letting us know, Queen Empress. This your mess? This your mess out here? Okay. You put yourself out there, boo. Anyway, if you could have stayed quiet, we wouldn't have known it. But you put yourself out there, child. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, somebody out here gaslighting. We got Tupac with Get Around that just came on. Something about the underground. Child, bye. What a mess. Anyway, yeah, somebody a troll. Okay. Listen, we up next. Spirit team. Okay, we stronger than ever. They can give it up, baby. I'm gonna call them out every time. Damn, she was mad, was she? Somebody ain't got no peace. Y'all, it ain't funny. But she was mad. Now she in here yelling at everybody. Girl, bye. Yeah, somebody gaslighting and trolling. Okay. Somebody needs some help. Okay, go get some professional help, boo. You need therapy. Somebody out here on this Zaza trying to cope. People concerned now. Okay, stuff coming out. Somebody got something. Okay, something going on with a cult, a coven, or a group. She mad. We done told them a little sex cult. They all got it. Some sort of STD. Yeah, something about getting around. That's the song that's on. Okay, this third party situation. Somebody getting around and it's going around. All these conspiracy theorists out here and people connecting the dots. Well, who got what and what got and who caught it and who gave it to us or where did it come from, child? Somebody got something like, you know, stuff spread quick. You know, y'all know about them STDs, whether it's chlamydia or whatever, child. Somebody got something, okay? People need shots. Anyway, all these people that was doing all this remote viewing, okay, and thought they was going to manipulate something. Somebody mama could be involved. 12:22 on the clock. Listen, spirit to tell her their ass quick. Anyway, moving on. Rolling on the river. Rolling. Ain't nobody worried about her. But yeah, somebody got some sort of epiphany, earth signs. Okay, y'all took a closer look at something and somebody expecting you to come back. Not going to happen. Air sign, somebody being made to face the consequences of the choices that they made. Okay, out here gaslighting and gossiping and everything else. Water sign, somebody real delusional. Okay, they might need to seek some sort of professional assistance out here to help them with this, some sort of mental issue. Fire signs, people got a problem with you being antisocial, as they say. You giving somebody solid treatment and they triggered. Yeah, y'all tapping into your higher self, earth signs. And for all my air signs, y'all was dealing with somebody that was clingy in their south node. Water signs, somebody dealing with a Scorpio. Or Scorpio, this is speaking to you. Or something coming in the fall. Or somebody that took a fall. For my fire signs, these cycles is over with. Okay. Some about y'all completing cycles and going through a new beginning. Okay. Some sort of rebirth, a change. And that's got people triggered. Earth signs, again, some sort of expectation. People thinking you're going to come back. You done spoke up and said your piece and moved on. Air signs, y'all realize somebody wasn't being transparent with you. Something about some scattered energy. Okay, from a mother figure possibly. Water signs, somebody want to reconcile because they're real codependent on your energy. For my fire signs, somebody still attracted to you. They want to bring in some sort of balance, but you done moved on. Y'all stay in the present moment. Okay, stay centered, practice peace. Don't go back to this energy because people just going round and round with conflict, drama, and everything else. And something being passed around. You don't want that energy on you. Earth signs, somebody thought they was going to manipulate you. Okay, air signs, y'all threw somebody away. Somebody want to resurrect something. You done already deleted an account or you done deleted them. And they want to recycle something. Water signs, y'all was dealing with somebody that was love bombing. And it ain't working no more. They going through an ego death. My fire signs, again, y'all stay in this peaceful place. Practice meditation, okay? You got to protect your peace. Don't let these people back in. Earth signs, make sure you speak up. Don't hold things in. Okay, say what you need to say. Something about y'all being battle tested. Air signs, no more scattered energy. Okay, call your power back. Somebody was doing some sort of sex magic or whatever this was, a mother figure. Water signs, somebody real codependent on your energy. Again, they going through an ego death. Stay grounded. Fire signs, stay in the present moment. Okay? You are doing the right thing by moving on. When somebody else want to stay attached, they thought they was going with. No. Your spirit team celebrating you, earth signs, okay? Again, don't overindulge when it comes to the drinking. Somebody could drive an F-150. It's a commercial for that earth sign, so F-150 could be relevant. I have to mention it. For my air signs, something about some sex magic. Look, now they calling. Spam call on the phone, child. I done spilled somebody tea. Okay, spirit done spilled somebody tea today. They real triggered. These karmics, okay, it's an energy. Remember, they use vessels. They jump from body to body to try to distract. So they throw somebody in the chat, they get blocked. They send a spam call, they get blocked. They might even reach out to one of y'all so that you can't get the message because it's something you need to hear. Okay? Y'all understand how this energy works. That's what's going on. Okay, again, there's some sort of sex cult, sex magic. They mad. I done told everybody got it. Okay, they done caught something out here. People going through ego deaths, water signs. Yeah, that's the way love goes. Coming on right now by Janet. Says something about a moth being burned by the fire. Something, so people done got burned. Fire sign. Something about y'all being star seeds. It's a water sign that can't handle it. Okay, they having a problem with it. Yes. Keep moving forward with integrity, earth signs. Okay, be honest. You moving on single, and it's a group that thought they was gonna do something and it's not working. Okay, you went through some sort of stormy seas. For my air signs, y'all dealing again with a hater. Somebody that's a spiritual hater. It's a mama, an old person involved. Water signs, y'all was dealing with a false person. Okay, somebody wear a lot of masks. Somebody two-faced. Fire signs, y'all rolling on the river. Okay. Tina Turner could mean something. Y'all may want to go watch that movie. Somebody being in a domestic violence relationship. I really hope y'all get out of that. Okay, that's nothing to laugh at. But somebody dealing with some sort of domestic violence. That could be part of their karma. I don't wish that on no one. But somebody could have been a bully out here. And now they being bullied or they being dealt with. You know, spirit sees and gives out what is fit for each person's karma. So y'all protect your energy, y'all find your peace and be still and stay out of it, okay? Earth signs. Again, y'all was dealing with a coven, a cult, a group. Okay, they going through some sort of storm right now. Something about you moving on. Air signs. Y'all took a leap of faith, okay? You trust in the divine, being adventurous. Somebody could have been dealing with an Aries. Water signs, you had somebody out here turning up. Your spirit team celebrating you, but there's some sort of friend group that's in a lot of emotional pain. You done left the group chat I heard. For my fire signs, somebody in a lot of anxiety, okay? Depressed, worried, they can't sleep. Somebody did something with this moon. I remember the song First of the Month was on. Something about the first of the month is relevant with this Scorpio moon. It's going back on somebody. Earth signs, y'all moving on single, sexy, and successful. Good job. Okay, somebody wasn't ready for this ending. Have faith, my air signs. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Things are shifting. For my water signs, it's somebody that's going through some sort of heart problems, surgery, emotional pain, or divorce for betraying you. Okay, and they don't have access to your energy anymore, and they feeling the pain, the loss. Fire signs, those of you in your spiritual gifts, your North Node, y'all see beyond the veil. Okay, stay strong. Keep choosing self-love. Something about y'all getting justice out here. People learning some hard lessons right now. Again, cycles have completed, guys. Y'all done learned these lessons and moved on, earth signs. Earth signs, y'all was made to see something from a whole new perspective. Somebody understand that the 3D and the 5D are real. They realizing something about spirituality and religion. Somebody's third eye has been open here. And they get a lot of downloads through their crown chakra. For my water signs, they're telling y'all to stay grounded. Okay. Again, something about some anchor that's been released or cut from around somebody's neck with a water sign, or this is you, water signs. For my fire signs, y'all are healing. Okay, it's a lot of friends or friend groups y'all heal from. Somebody missed your friendship. Something about you having the spotlight right now and people see it. Okay, whatever that is or whatever you do, overall energy, something has completed. Something that came full circle. Okay, you chosen, okay, to learn lessons from the mistakes that you made in order for you to move forward and close out a cycle. Every layer of yourself you have to acknowledge, right? And that is what serves you moving towards your life's purpose. Now you feel in your power. You see your inner strength. You're determined. Things are paying off. Be proud of this, guys. This is your moment, okay? Let it carry you forward because everybody can't go. Won't There It Is just came on. Y'all know that old song. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Who sang this? Tag team, back again. Uh-oh. Yeah, somebody getting their ass whomped on. This Is It is the name of the CD. It's a change out here, okay? Y'all understand, okay? Now's the time to evolve and move forward. This is the change that's happening, whether people ready or not. Whoop, there it is. Again, stay in alignment. You got somebody out here trying to copy and mimic you, trying to be in your energy. Accept the things, okay, for what they are. Keep an open mind. And your spirit team said, just be. It's time to be still. Okay, they got something going on behind the scenes, whether y'all know it or not. These people getting whooped on about this last full moon is what I'm picking up. Wow. Listen. Somebody said pump that jam. Yeah. That was today's collective read, guys. Wow. That energy. Remember, just take what resonates. Thank you again, those of you supporting the live in any way with stickers or gifts or comments, shares, subscriptions, likes. Okay. Moving on to questions and personals at this time. Remember, the list is open. If you are interested, you can go to theoriginalaboriginal.com. Questions are $5.55 and mini reads are $25.25, guys. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. Happy hump day. Okay. The karmic showed themselves today, huh? They ain't like this message. Oh, well. Yeah, somebody pushing up daisies. They need to go ahead and have several seats before they end up underground. Yeah, let me light an incense and cleanse the energy. We're going to get into questions next. Remember, guys, I'm on Monday through Friday. Okay, that's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We get started. If you're on the East Coast, that's noon. If you're on the West Coast, that's 9 a.m. You get the free collective first, guys, and then we move into questions and readings after that. I take you in the order that I receive you. Appreciate y'all for the love and support. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We're still growing over here. Tina's song is going to be in my head all day. I love that song. Oh, you do? Rolling on the River. I don't know. That song just came up during the reading. Somebody was supposed to hear it. My dad really liked that song too. Well, he liked Tina Turner, period. So my first person, I don't think Brittany is here because she is on the list, but she told me she would drop in, let me know when she was in the chat. So I don't think God Said Glow has come in just yet. But I do have Gabriella next. So I'll take you. Flashing Lights, I believe you have 2 questions on the list. And then I have Mystic 1. Yolanda, are you here? Did you have a yes, no question? Let me know, dear. Let's see. Play at Your Own Risk by Planet Patrol just came on. Okay, from Street Drams Electric. So we're going to move on to Flashing Lights. Let me take a look at your first question, love. So you want to know about cleanliness? Check-in, please. So spiritual cleanliness, energy around you. Let's see. Flashing Lights want to know, Spirit. She wants to check in about what's happening around her spiritually regarding cleanliness. Let me see. Did I not put you down? Let me take a look, Vaughn. Oh, yeah, I have you. I see you, love. Thanks for letting me know. I'll put you on there. No problem, dear. No worries. I have you, love. Please do in order that makes sense to you. Please do it in the order that makes sense to me. Let me see. You have a second question. Let me see what that is. And then I'll find out which one I should ask first. Message from Spirit and then cleanliness check. Okay. Let's see what they want you to know, honey. We'll do that first. And then we'll do the cleanse. Let me see. Message for her. So Hierophant jumped out first. Taurus energy is now. So this is current energy. Something about your focus on healing. You're connected here to spirit. Yeah. You could have had somebody in a coven or group that paid a practitioner here in the past. But it looks like you're healing now. Yeah, your heart chakra. Something about you healing. Yeah, a leap of faith in a new direction is helping you heal. Let me see. What you wanted to know. Again, happy hump day, everybody. Thank y'all for hitting that like. Clarify what's going on here. Somebody missed an opportunity, or they wanted you to, and you have healed from this. Wow. Star card is clarifying the star card. It could be a past love or somebody you had some sort of connection with in the past here. That was an energy vampire. You protected your energy. Yeah, somebody was a liar, a cheater, real deceptive, okay? And it looks like you protected your energy. Anything hidden she needs to know here tied to this, Spirit? Wow. I love that the star card is over here twice for you. Okay, the star card is really good energy about renewed hope and clarity, inner strength, healing. Okay, something being put in the spotlight. Something that possibly could be tied to your career. Okay, something that you're doing is getting ready to be seen. Let me see. Yeah, you had somebody in cahoots and you adapted to this. You changed. They've been abusing divination here. They wanted you to be in fear. Doing something secretly here. Collaborating. But you've healed and moved on. Aries energy. Somebody had a lot of intent to harm. They was doing a lot of scrying and watching and spying. Trying to see how they can affect you to play mind games. And you still being given creative ideas. Something going back on somebody. Whatever this spell work was. It's going back. Let me see. Welcome to the live, Richard. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you close this cycle. Aquarius energy is over here with the star card again. 3 times you got the star card in your future. And it's a masculine being exposed for whatever they did. They scared now because you got your spirit team protecting you. Yeah, you gained the knowledge. You did what you were supposed to do here. And this person can't manipulate or impersonate or be fake or whatever this was that they were doing with you. Let me see. Welcome to the live. Remember, guys, subscribe to the channel. If you missed the free collective, you can always go back and watch it, guys. Currently taking personals for questions and personal reads. Just go to theoriginalaboriginal.com. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. Okay, I will add you to the list and take you in the order that I receive you. Thank you so much. So it looks good. You got the star card 3 times, honey. Anytime spirit repeats itself, it's letting you know. I'm not sure if you're an Aquarius or you have it heavily aspected in your chart, but something about you cleansing and protecting your energy. Let me make sure that if there's anything else they want you to know about this cleansing. When you wanted to know, Bad Mama Jamma just came on. Yeah, whatever was going on with this coven, you close out this cycle. You got some news coming in about your money from this dealing with this past love. You trusted your intuition. What is this that moved? Yeah, they're celebrating you, your spirit team. Something about you reaping some sort of good news tied to money, a new job or promotion, or just an increase in finances here. You've been trusting your intuition, and they're really happy with this. Staying in hermit mode, okay, investing in the right things. Anything else you need to know tied to spiritual hygiene and cleansing? Yeah, something about you being a bad mama jamma, honey. Yeah, dealing with this person kind of caused delays for you. They were being real sneaky, but there's some sort of divine timing here. Anything she needs to know tied to her cleansing, spiritual hygiene, or cleansing spirit? Yeah, this has been turned. They've been turned upside down. Whatever they've been doing, you give them wish fulfillment. You did the right thing. What did you do to cleanse, honey? Stay confident. You did a good job with whatever this was. Yeah, be consistent with that. Whatever they invested in, it is not working. You've been real strategic, and you did a good job here. Anything else you need to know tied to what she needs to do regarding cleansing? Flashing lights. Good job, honey. Good job. This song, Bad Mama Jamma, is still playing. You did what you needed to do here. Yeah, these people under judgment. Did you see how that card fell out? Whoever this is from your past, and you got a passionate new beginning. Yeah, they wanted you to be in your... These people, this group is under judgment. They wanted you to be in your head, and instead they getting some sort of... They're powerless. There's nothing that they can do. This moon magic isn't working. You did the right thing. Stay confident. Keep moving forward with integrity. Yeah, you did the right magic, white magic, cleansing this energy out. You got some good news coming in financially, honey. Okay, if they went to a reader or whatever, it's not going to work. They're not going to be able to stop something here. Keep trusting your intuition. This looks really good for you. Wow. I'm glad. I was thinking I was going to have to pull the deck for hygiene or for cleansing, but they're saying you're good. Whatever you did was the right thing here. You wiped them out. It said they are powerless. Yes, they're still watching and spying, so keep your guard up, but it's not working. This is nice. Yeah, he's trying to figure out why. Somebody trying to figure out why. Why isn't it working? We did all of this. It's not happening. No, you got your heart chakra open. You cleansed. You getting your rest. You're protected. Good job, honey. That was nice. I'm glad that Spirit's confirming. You did the work. Congrats. I have Mystic One next for your general read. So let's see what they want you to know here. Let me cleanse with some Florida water, and we're going to get into your energy. Come on in, Billy Hurd. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live. Remember, guys, hit that thumbs up as you come in. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. If you missed the free collective, you can go back and watch it. We are currently doing personals. The list is still open. You can go to the originalaboriginal.com and ask your question for $5.55 or get a personal for $25.25. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. Remember, I'm here Monday through Friday, guys. You can always catch me. It's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time when we start. And you can go back and watch the live, the collective read if you missed it. Appreciate you. Let's see. What do you want her to know, Spirit? Cracked open and rose. Okay. Something being cracked open for you with this past moon. This is how I'm picking this up. Okay, they did say to use rose. I think Rose of Jericho came out. Rose oil came out with this past moon. Working with roses was relevant. But something being cracked open for you with this past full moon is what I'm getting from this. Some sort of clarity or truth. You're welcome, Flashing Lights. I appreciate you, love. Whatever you did, it worked, dear. Yeah, you're some sort of light in the darkness. Okay, and somebody thought they was going to cage this, but something been cracked open for you, Mystic One. So pay attention. Your spirit team giving you guidance. Okay, maybe you want to work with evil eye amulets. Something about you trusting your third eye, your intuition. Yeah, follow your passion here. Again, Rose came out for your botanical message. Yeah, you've been tested and now you're trusted, they said. Huh. Okay, good job. Let's see. Message for Mystic One. What do you want to know, Spirit? The Outlaw. Yeah, you got some growth and expansion coming in. I will turn and face the consequences. Listen. You see them bags of money behind her? They say bank in the background. Something about you getting ready to have some growth and expansion. It's going to pay off for you. Okay, 3 is also the Empress card. This is Taurus season. And it is the card of Taurus. It is about fertile ground. A good parent, very loving, nurturing. But the Empress energy, I always mention, she's all the queens combined. You done learn all these lessons. And now you tapped in spiritually. Again, it says something about you being tested and trusted now. Yeah, somebody not, don't worry, you ready to flow. What? What's this song? This song was lit back when it came out. The video was tight. It's Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes. What's it gonna be? Okay. Extinction Level Event. The Final World Front is the name of the CD. Busta Rhymes. Okay. This video was lit. I remember this. Yeah, another 3 at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you went up against, look, 33 at the back, girl. 33 out here. Okay. You ready for something. Okay, you done the work. Be open to your gifts right now. Spirit want to work with you. Okay, just a reminder, don't get caught up in other people's addictions, whether it's greed, lust, envy, or any of that. Okay, something you've overcome. Let me see. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Message from Mystic One. Wow, what a message here, girl. Something cracked open for you. Let me see. What do you wanted to know, Spirit? This is nice. Air sign could be relevant. Something about the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor now. Gemini season. That's the next Zodiac. Okay, so solar return. So be prepared for that. Yeah, something about the new moon and Gemini season. When is that? Let me find out. The fact that that's stuck to the table. Okay. Something about the new moon energy. I think it's on like the 16th. Yeah, it's on the 16th. Which, that's what, 10 days away? Okay, some sort of spiritual illumination and clarity. They want you to be focused when this comes in. It's time. Okay, something about you hitting your mark. Let me see. Message for Mystic One. Yeah, another 3 in your reading. Okay, you protected on all sides. Keep your heart chakra open. You could be seeing 3s. That's so funny. I saw 33 this morning. You could be seeing 3s a lot. Yeah, some sort of justice coming in for you. More is keeping your heart chakra open. It said it's time for you to shine. Wow, it's going to be people jealous. Get your evil eye amulet. I mentioned it already. And keep meditating and connecting with spirit. You're going to deal with a lot of envy around you, honey. Maybe somebody, again, you shared a home with, or something about you being protected or protecting your home. Keep your spiritual hygiene up. Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor now. Whatever you did, you don't put in some work. It's getting ready to pay off, love. Let me see. Wow. Message from Mystic One. Yeah, stand your ground here, especially dealing with covens and groups. They be triggered because they don't have the ability to tap in the way that those of us on the right side, the ones who are chosen, the ones that are gifted, that are in our North Node, right? We're not out here doing karmic things and negative things with our gifts. You know, of course, Spirit favors us. They're going to give us more access, and we have the protection as well from our spirit team. So even though these trolls or these dark energies try to come up against you out of envy or jealousy or whatever low vibrational energy they're in, they're not going to be successful as long as you're in alignment. So there's no need to be afraid of it. Okay, you have to stand in your power. When you do that, you know, you're standing on higher ground, and there's nothing above you. You're fighting all these energies that are beneath you, and you got backup as well. So they're not going to be able to overpower you. So you have to realize that about your gifts, or whatever your purpose is that you're stepping into. Let me see. Message, please. Let's get you some tarot love. 10 of Cups. Yeah, your spirit team backing you all the way. My 10 of Cups it's about having everything, right? The 10 of Cups is usually being content, total love, and support. 10 of Pentacles for me is your family in the 3D, because Pentacles represents here on the earth realm. But 10 of Cups is your spirit team, because cups are spiritual gifts, and your spirit team, your spirit family. Okay, so there could be an air sign on the other side, but something about you having a lot of support from your spirit team now. They're going to help you make the right decisions, okay? Yeah, again, something about what you invested in. Earth sign energy. Yeah, you are in your gifts. Keep trusting your intuition. Queen of Cups here. Yeah, you went through some sort of painful ending. You had to with the Ten of Swords in order for you to move on. And now you're in this supreme being energy. Something about you being supreme. Okay, this is an extra card in this deck. You're really tapped in. Okay, they're giving you access to the Akashic records here. Your spirit team for doing the work. What's this song that just came on? Don't Walk Away by Jade. Okay, Jade to the Max is the CD. Spirit's telling you don't walk away. Yeah, Six of Wands, you're going to be victorious here. You're protected. So whatever this is that they've revealed to you, something about you being rewarded publicly. Yeah, this is you fighting against the darkness. The same thing I get on here and do every day, right? I share these messages with you guys, but it is a battlefront happening. If y'all don't understand, it's a battle taking place. And me exposing and revealing their dirt, it brings it up in spiritual court, and they can't lie and hide because it's coming out across my table, okay, which is an altar. My spirit team presents things, they reveal things, and they use me to speak it into existence in the 3D, which in turn is the proof and evidence needed to uphold what's going on in spiritual court, whether you know it or not. So paying attention to that is important. Yeah, you had to learn some lessons with this past relationship to get you here, and now this is moving you towards wish fulfillment. Okay, let me see. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Thank you. Is it Sharon Dennis? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live. Yeah, stay confident. Okay, again, don't walk away. You got some sort of luck, some justice here from your spirit team. You weighed your options. You made the right choice, and you have stability. A lot of security and protection. Again, resourceful, very fertile energy. Spirit said they're going to be there for you. Don't worry about it. Let me see. Message for Mystic One. Wow. Keep your heart chakra open. Don't let whatever happened from the past hurt you. And yeah, you learned your self-worth and moved on with this Eight of Cups energy. All right. Somebody could be drinking a lot, so be careful with that. Or somebody in your past they having some issue with drinking. Yeah, they're doing a lot of watching and spying, trying to see what's coming next for you after some sort of painful ending that you moved on from with this Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're getting ready to reap some seeds that you've sown here, okay? And somebody else getting karma. Let me see. Yeah, you moving forward with this luxury lifestyle. Okay, this is that victory. I told you, you're now fighting for spirit. They got you. Okay, you see that money back there? Something about you put a lot into your spiritual bank, honey. That's a bank with the money. You've been fighting already. Okay, good job. Girl, something about you having this abundance. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Stay confident. Somebody wants you to go back. They don't want you to walk away from them. They see you getting ready to be rewarded here. Yeah, you got this person blocked. They're not going. Okay, keep standing your ground. Yeah, keep putting in the work. Okay, you're mastering what it is that you're here to do. You're on the right path. Good job. Let me see. Message from Mystic One. You say yes. Yeah, don't go backwards. Yeah, you gained a lot of wisdom dealing with some sort of witch doctor and sorcery here. Your spirit team wanting you to know that. Let's see. Yeah. Something about you going. It says just go. You moved on. Okay, walking in meditation. Just keep going is what they're saying. Somebody wants you to have compassion on them. And you done found peace. Cleanse your mirrors. Yeah. Somebody going to some sort of witch trying to figure out how to work something out. Murder, She Wrote just came on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Somebody could be doing some sort of spells or trying to put an end to something that they see you moving forward towards. Shaka Demus and Pliers is the name of the artist. Let me see. Something about teasing. It says tease me for the CD. Yeah, it came out again with Witch and Metaverse. All right. You have some sort of spiritual gift here. And it's causing somebody to go through an ego death. This person that was doing sex magic with someone. Okay, this was out in today's reading. Somebody going through the ego death. Yeah, because you transform. In this year of the fire horse, somebody want to say sorry. Give gratitude and thanks to your spirit team. They help you do this. Somebody want to say sorry. No. Let me see. Message, please. What does she need to know? Message from Mystic One. Tied to this. Okay, this hit my lap. What is this? Yeah, salamander. Reinvention. Another 3. You know how many 3s have been in your reading? Okay, like 6. Something about you being able to get past some moon magic here, okay, and trust your intuition. And salamanders, if you cut off their tail or you cut off their foot or whatever, it grows back. So you know how to reinvent yourself. You realize your self-worth and you let go. Yeah, something about you having longevity and being protected. Your spirit team got your back. You're going through a metamorphosis here, a change. Let me see. What else does she need to know, Spirit? Black coffee, shadow work. You went through an awakening, and that's why you're being rewarded publicly. Okay, you may want to add coffee grounds or black coffee to any of your spiritual hygiene, the work that you're doing spiritually to protect yourself. Work with coffee. Something about you getting spiritual illumination and clarity here after going through a tower. Yeah, somebody feel abandoned by you. You dismantled whatever they thought they was going to do. Your spirit team is protecting you here. Big thing, big shifts, big things coming in for you to get justice. Okay, 74 was on that card. You got 47 over here already. Let me see. Remember, y'all hit that thumbs up. Thank you for being in the live. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on day 32 of live streaming, guys. I moved over from TikTok. I'm still growing my YouTube channel. So I appreciate it if you would subscribe and like. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, something about you being really fertile and you getting justice. Okay, we got this basket of peaches here. Peaches could mean something. You got some sort of Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah, you have a lot of healing that you've done. Okay, with this star card at the bottom of the deck, your spirit team is giving you a lot of support to help you to move forward and realize your self-worth. Okay, it took you going within. We had black walnut at the back. Yeah, you got rid of this snake. Okay, whoever this snake was in your energy, these bad influences, this deception, you got rid of this. Let me see. What else, please, from Mystic One? What do you want to know? My grandmother's name is Peaches. Really? Let me see. Hi, welcome to the live, Delene. Thank you for being here. Remember, guys, you can go back and watch the free collective if you missed it. List is still open. If you're interested in getting a question or a personal read, just go to theoriginalaboriginal.com and drop your receipt number in the chat. I'll be happy to add you to the list. Yeah, somebody wants you to have compassion. Have compassion on yourself as you go through this rebirth, but somebody from your past may want you to have compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. Okay, give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster or a bully, okay, it's time for you to go within when it comes to love, comfort, okay? Your spirit team got your back. AT Aliens coming on by Outkast. Yeah, you had to find the lesson in your situation and what you've been dealing with. And stay grounded. Okay, remember it, but ground and move on. Yeah, maybe you had to take a step back and realize some things. Somebody had you bent. Let me see. He just said you had me bent like elbows. Wow. Yeah, something about some scattered energy. Call your power back. All right. If you have too much on your plate, then you need to call your power back and get focused. Something might be causing you to feel exhausted or overwhelmed, or this is the energy that they were trying to project towards you, and you're protected now. Okay, prioritize yourself and create a new plan. You've been working with black walnut a lot. Yeah. It came up. Yeah, somebody that still want to use some sort of deception and they going through an ego death. Okay, this person thought they was going to be deceptive with you. Yeah, you're not seeing the entire picture of a person or a situation and maybe purposefully withholding information from you. Okay? Or maybe you choosing to look the other way. That's betraying yourself. So don't do that. It's time for you to gain clarity if you haven't already. Yeah, somebody going through, this is them. Somebody going through an ego death. They want you to come back. They thought some sort of deception was going to work, and it is not. Yeah, Spirit said for you to keep having faith. Thank you for the sparkles, love. Yeah, you have somebody real codependent on your energy from the past, and they might need to get some help. This professional assistance that showed up a few times today. There's some people that need therapy out here. 101 on the clock. Wow. Let's see. Message from Mystic One. What do you wanted to know? What do you have for her? Remember, guys, the list is open. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you got some money coming your way, possibly by Gemini season. Okay, something coming in with this money card. Okay, 3 is about abundance and fertility, and it was already out here, and this money coming in underneath the 3. Okay, whatever this is you done, child, you did something. You got a lot of money in your spiritual bank, and you know that manifests down here in the 3D. Yeah, just stay in alignment. They want you to know you took some sort of leap of faith, and that was the best thing you could have done. Yeah, be open. Okay, it already said something was cracked open for you. Okay, maybe something about you being seen, because this person look like they're going out on a stage, right? Behind a curtain there. Something about you being seen. Let me see what you wanted to know. Yeah, something about the seasons changing. Okay, this black coffee energy. You did the shadow work and went through an awakening, and it's bringing in some sort of luxury lifestyle for you. You can ready to be rewarded for this. The season's changing. Okay, what are we in now? Spring. The next season is what? Summer. When does summer start? End of June? Like right after Gemini season or something like that? Some sort of season changing for you? Yeah, you went through this awakening here. And you chose love, and now you got this beacon. You're a beacon. You help other people. Make sure you're getting your rest. You might be getting ready to get busy. Yeah, something about the season bringing in some sort of change. Some sort of shift coming your way. Because you don't reach completeness, wholeness. I said something about you being tested, and you passed some sort of test. Okay, something about tried and true or something like that. I remember earlier in the reading. Go back if you need to watch it. What do you want for your final message? You can do future oracle message. You can do timing. You can do cleanse. Let me know. You remember, yeah. No future in your front end just came on. They like putting this on in this rotation of this station. MC Breed, okay, 1991 to 1997 could mean something. It say, ain't no future in your front end. Pause, reflect, protect, move forward. Future oracle. Yes, let's see. Remember, list is open, guys. You can go to the original aboriginal.com. Yeah, power lines. You got some sort of energy. You tapped in, okay? You got spiritual illumination and clarity, and you got source. Okay, you tapped into the power. Here's how I see this with these power lines. You definitely connected. You're getting a lot of messages, right? A lot of downloads. I see power lines, but this can also be telephone poles. I remember when telephones at everybody's house was a big deal. And those that's communication with spirit. You tapped into energy and source. Yeah, very resilient. You're getting justice. Okay, succulents could help you. You may want to get some succulents, make a succulent garden, put it in your home. But something about you getting justice out here. Stay in alignment, because you definitely tapped in. Something about you having connection with power or power source. Hey, Bubbles. Oh, you were rewatching and got a call right after you said worried about money. Girl. Yeah, you learn lessons through relationships here, and this is what's helped you tapped in. And they want you to have hope. You will be rewarded. You made the right choice in a relationship, love. Some sort of achievement that you accomplished. Maybe work with labradorite. Wow. Nice message for you. Okay, you got some money coming in, honey, with this change of season. Get ready. Mm. Yes, ma'am. A lot. It said it. And somebody else going through some sort of ego death. It ain't looking good for them. Yeah, the guy just said, yeah, I got dollars in my pocket and I be rolling this song. Mm. It was already out here, girl. Pay attention when you see them threes. Wow. Nice energy, love. Appreciate you again for supporting my business. Thank you for being here. I don't think that God said it is. It was a really good reading. You're welcome, dear. Did God say girl come in yet? I know she had a meeting this morning, so I was gonna wait on her. She's already paid for her reading. The only other person I have is you, Vaughn, so we're gonna get into it. Let me see. I'm gonna cleanse this energy out. These messages. Somebody was in their little feelings today in the live, child. Now she had the bold print, y'all. She had the caps and the bold print. Like, girl, if you don't go have several seats, you ain't doing nothing over here but calling yourself out. You want a message from Spirit for the rest of the week. Somebody called you because look. Vaughn, have you seen that series for Insecure with Issa Rae that I've been talking about? Because I said I have been watching it. Have you seen that series before? Somebody in their feelings and they're using excuses to try to reach out. I've already picked up on it. Okay. But I'll get the cards. Let me see what they want you to know. Yeah, Emotions just came on by Mariah Carey. Somebody in their feelings, okay? You need to watch that series. What? Are you serious, girl? If you got HBO Max, please go watch that. Yeah, somebody in their feelings, okay? I'm gonna ask your second question first. Let me just see. She want to know, Spirit, was he really just trying to find a lost item, or is he reaching out because he been thinking about her? Yeah, some 8-8. Okay, this about self-love, being strong. Let me see. Girl, if you don't go watch that series, it's so good. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is news about money or a new job. You've been in hermit mode. Yeah, this person thinking about you. Yeah, he really thinking about you, okay? And he's trying to say he lost something because he's feeling alone. He's in hermit mode here. And he feel like he's being left out in the cold or something like that. He worried about you taking a leap of faith in a new direction or whatever without him. Let me see. Yeah. He trying to check up on you, I guess. He's alone. Let me see. Yes. Okay, he's thinking a lot about what's going on with this past person, his husband energy. Let me see. He's been thinking about this. Yeah. This is a burden here. He's thinking about the burdens you probably facing right now. You moving on. You're in hermit mode because you ended a karmic connection here. And he sees that you're very loving and nurturing. Okay, he's remembering this about you. And he's in his feelings. We got this emotional manipulation coming in. He know you dealing with this past person, but he still thinks about the connection with you. Okay, something about you ending this karmic connection, but it's in the future. Yeah. What is this? Okay. Hi, how are you, Aquarius Chosen One? Welcome to the live. I appreciate y'all. Those of you coming in, don't forget, hit that like. The free collective read has been done, guys. You can go back and watch it. Currently taking personals. Just go to the original aboriginal.com. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. Okay. Questions are $5.55. Mini reads are $25.25. Thank you so much. Yeah, he worried about this. He's been weighing some sort of options, thinking about you. Yeah, wondering what's going to happen in court. And he does. That was his way of communicating. Okay. Anything hidden here with him? Let me use another deck. Anything hidden? Let me see. Anything hidden? Yeah, Ace of Swords. He's just, again, wanting clarity. We got Knight of Cups again because it's already over here. That was his way of communicating. Yeah. Doesn't want something to end or didn't want some sort of painful ending with you. I don't know if y'all had some sort of harsh words. You've been defensive or somebody been defensive here, but, you know, stay strong is what it's saying. That was just, I'm going to just say that I feel like it was an excuse for him to communicate with you, okay? Hear your voice, say something to you. Of course, you're still dealing with somebody out here with this damn black magic trying to come up against you, these family members. But you've already ascended past this, or you are ascending past it currently. Yeah, he's moving slow. I think he's just trying to pace himself until the outcome. For your first question, though, message from Spirit for the rest of the week. Let's see what they want you to know, Jay. Oh, I said Jay. Let's see what they want you to know, Vaughn. So he's thinking about you heavy. Wow. So maybe they want to tell you something about him. Let me keep going. Let me see. Because I said his name. Let me see. Yeah, Back to Life just came on. What is this song? By Soul to Soul, Back to Life. However Do You Want Me is the name of the song. Okay, I said, Jay, something about, there's something here. Some sort of connection he ain't letting go of. Okay, Spirit, what you wanted to know for the rest of the week? Victory. This is nice. Okay, 6 of Wands. You got somebody nostalgic about you. Yeah, as this loving, fertile mother, wife energy. You getting some sort of victory here for doing the work. Keep going. Yeah, this Ace of Pentacles again. That's news about money. Okay, it was in your other question as well. Yeah, you can ready to see something from a whole new perspective. Somebody from your past here is trapped. What else for Vaughn? Girl, his name sure came out of my mouth and I wasn't trying to say it. Let me see. I guess he needed to be relevant. Yeah, divine partner here. Some sort of victory for you. And 6 of Wands again. Somebody want to work with you, be with you. Yeah, judgment for being this good mother, good wife. You and the kids, y'all getting some sort of victory here after this divorce. They want you to keep your protection up. Okay, you still dealing with this damn energy vampire, this dark energy. Somebody that don't want to go through some sort of painful ending. Okay, you got them blocked. Spirit say you're going to have a happy ending, whether they like it or not. Okay, something about you having new love in the future because your spirit team said so. Yeah, this is from the Most High, this connection. But it's in the future, okay? That's the truth. Something about some ships coming in the future. Keep your guard up Because you got somebody going through lack with their hating ass mama. They don't want to let something go. And they caught. They trapped. Okay, hangman energy was already out here. Your spirit team pulling up. They want you to know this. Yeah, against this group. Okay, look, it's upside down. I don't even do reversals. Something going back on them. Okay, whatever it is that they did, something going back. Yeah, they trapped. Both of these was upside down. Yeah, whatever this was going on online, it's a lot of gossip or whatever. I was going to show you both of these cards was like this. I turned them over. They trapped. This masculine caught up here with this coven, this group, and all this texting and gossiping or whatever else. And these fake ass females that's with them. Yeah, it's a lot of conflict behind the scenes, whether you know it or not. They going through a tower here. Yeah, for doing stuff impulsive and lustful. Dang, I didn't even get to the hidden deck. Wow. How you doing, Virginia? Come on in live. Welcome to the live. They said to tell you, I mean, you seen how the cards was coming out. The song coming on just said, what you gonna do when you get out of jail? What's this name of this song? It's an old song. What you gonna do when you get out of jail? Genius of Love, the Tom Tom Club. Somebody might be going to jail, child. Or they already there. Spiritual jail. Anything hidden you want to tell her, Spirit? Kind of told it already, but let's just see. For Vaughn. As above, so below. Remember to hit that thumbs up if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it's a lot going on online. A lot of texting or calling or whatever this is. People being fake. Okay, some sort of game is over now. You've been cautious. And Spirit letting you know they under judgment. Yeah, some over with for coming up against a divine feminine. You say he has a warrant already. Yeah, something going on. Your spirit team on it. Okay, whatever these little cords was, they thought they was attaching, it's over with. You transformed, you being given some sort of gift. Okay, I see that as your inheritance. It's a mama in the middle of something, she mad. She don't go sit herself down. Yeah, being fake. Yeah, something about you being non-confrontational is what's working, okay? And they gossiping a lot. They just putting it back on themselves. Okay. Talking about you, talking about the kids and all of that. That's going back on them. I appreciate you, love, for the gifts. Thank you for the rose, sparkle, and the star. Appreciate you, dear. Man. People triggered, okay? And stuff going back on a lot of people right now. I don't know if Yolanda was in the chat. I know she had donated. I was seeing if she wanted to ask a question. But I think she already left the live. God said Glow hasn't come in yet either, has she? She said, yes, they can have several seats. They're going to be made to sit down whether they want to or not. Guys, the list is still open. Was there anybody else? Let me know. If you want to ask your question or get a mini read here on the live. Happy Hump Day. Again, remember, I am here Monday through Friday. And that's 11 a.m. we get started, guys. Central Standard Time. If you missed the live, you can always go back and watch it, guys. It's recorded. Okay. I take your questions in the order that I receive them. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. Yeah, Vaughn, if you need to go and watch Insecure. If you have time, that series is a trip. You would enjoy it. Oh, you know, you're welcome, love. I appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you for the gold coin. Thank you, dear. Is AF my true divine masculine? Child, let's see. Y'all, how Kiva doing? I ain't been seeing her. Is she okay? I ain't been seeing her on the live. Y'all talk to Kiva today? Let me see. Is AF her true divine masculine? We want to know, Spirit. You're the Empress, okay? So you're in this Empress energy. You got some news coming in. You're the Earth Angel. You're the Empress. There's some sort of shift, Wheel of Fortune changing some things. She want to know about AF, Spirit. Is this her true divine masculine? She doing good? Okay, I was just wondering how she was. I hadn't seen her in the live. Okay, good. Let me see. Ooh, wish fulfillment here with the Ten of Cups. That's happiness. Yeah, leap of faith energy for you moving forward. Something about you being free-spirited here. You're going to have to stand your ground with somebody that's real controlling. Okay, very possessive and controlling in your energy. I'm trying to ask Spirit about your person, and here she come. Okay, what the heck is her problem? She want to know about her true divine masculine, if it's him. Yeah, somebody emotionally manipulating something here, just covering this group. Stealing your energy, girl. My goodness. Never fails. A lot of emotional manipulation trying to block something out for you. Don't want you to get the truth. Don't want you to get spiritual messages and downloads. What the heck? Let me see. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, they want you to stay strong. You're dealing with some sort of Leo here that's in your energy. Very possessive and controlling. Yeah, the Most High is on top of this, though. She's trying to block something that's for you. She want to know about her masculine spirit. Yeah, you're being divinely guided, but somebody causing delays. These karmic connections in the way. So you got to trust your intuition. They really trying to stop you from getting spiritual messages and downloads. They don't want you to hear nothing. They don't want you to even know what's coming for you. So they done something to block these messages, okay? Anytime I try to get in your energy and ask stuff for you, this comes up. It's some sort of spell that they done here to make you have... they done paid a practitioner, okay? To pay the practitioner to make you have towers, to slow down your forward movement. This female energy wearing a mask, they don't want you to get your divine masculine. They don't want you to have this wish fulfillment here, okay? I'm so tired of this. Yeah, these people, there's some sort of judgment here about this karmic connection. Okay, and somebody's trying to stop your masculine from coming in. I'm asking. You see me asking, and all these they're saying stay strong. But I see 10 of Cups, and that's total happiness. That's a connection, okay? They don't want you to have this energy. They don't want you to have this person. Yeah, they're trying to trap this energy from getting to you. A hating ass mama. I know what I'm picking up on. I'm about tired of her ass. Okay? No disrespect to your mom, love, but I'm tired of that energy. Okay? Your person's coming towards you, and they working hard to get there. You're going to have to fight through this and stay in alignment. I tell you all the time, when you want your divine masculine, you got to fight. The divine feminine always got to fight for the divine masculine until he gets there. Yeah, that's why they tell you to stay strong. You're dealing with this Leo. Okay. Unbelievable. I see you, Brooke. I see you, Daphne. Hi. I'm going to put you down, love. Yeah, somebody they manipulating you spiritually, okay, playing in your energy. I see him coming towards you, but you fighting in the spirit realm to help him get there, because there's a lot being thrown up in between you and him. Okay, the best way I can describe it is the roles are reversed in the Jupiter Ascending movie, if you've seen it. But there's a scene when the guy that's protecting her, who she's starting to have feelings for, he is trying to get to a planet that they're trying to put her in a false marriage, right? For Jupiter ascending, they're trying to marry her off to one of the brothers. He's trying to, like, he lied to her, manipulated to her, because they're trying to steal her inheritance in the 3D, which is Earth. You gotta, that movie is also very spiritual. You gotta look at it with your spiritual eyes. Anyway, he has to fight through, like, oh my gosh, all these storms and all this turbulence and like all this stuff that they put in front of him just to get to her. And that's what you're up against. You're up against generational curses, dark energies for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a pattern on your bloodline, but something about them not wanting you to have a divine masculine. Something about them trying to keep you in separation from being with your partner. I don't know if your mother went through it. I don't know if her mother went through it, but there's some sort of generational thing going on that you're fighting, okay? This is something in your bloodline. It's not just your mother, okay? It's your mom's vessel that's being used. The fact that the live is glitching while I'm trying to get you this message also tells me that there's a lot of spell work involved, okay? These energies don't want you to hear this. So hopefully you can go back and watch the recording and get the message, but that's what's happening. You are fighting an entity on your bloodline that's using your mother as a vessel to stop you and your divine masculine from being together. Let me cleanse this out. Wow. Because every time when I ask for you, it comes up. I'm like, what the heck is this? It's an energy, okay? It's trying to block you. But he shows up. I see him there. So he's definitely coming towards you or trying to get to you. It's just there's a spiritual battle in between you guys is happening. Energy's getting in the way. So let's see, Daphne. I have your questions, love. You're next. Let me take a look and see what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, it's for infinite charisma. It's for Aboriginal one. She's definitely going to have to cleanse. Okay. And she has been cleansing. It's just that she's still in the environment of the energies that are fighting her. So it's really hard to cleanse and you're still in the same place. It's like you're in a house where they're frying fish and they're frying fish all day, every day. And you know how bad that makes the house smell, right? There's like this fried smell all throughout the house. And so you go take a shower, you wash your hair, you get yourself smelling clean. And as soon as you leave the bathroom and you walk back in the house, into the house again, that fish smell is in the house and it gets right back on you. You know, that's basically what she's up against. It'd be different if she could leave her environment, right? Oh my God, it smells like fish. I'm going to go home and clean up. And then once she cleans up, she gets home, she's clean. But she's in the home, she's in the environment where this energy is. And that's why she's constantly battling, going back and forth, because it's there. And it keeps ruining her movements. It keeps blocking her. Yes. Yes. Because I've been saying that for her for like weeks now, that, you know, it keeps coming up and I feel bad because I'm like, damn, the only thing that she could do is get out of the environment she's in order for the cleansing and prayers and protection to actually work, to give her the barrier that she needs so that this energy can now move towards her. But she's in this place where it keeps pushing the energy away. So let me take a look for you for your questions, love. I think the chat has been glitching, so hopefully she got her message. Today, do my parents have access to my bank accounts or my daughter's? And I did get a card today that represented a bank. Yes. Let me see, honey. Let's find out. Something about you being free, okay? The mother might. Let me see. Trust your intuition with this mother energy. Let me see. Yeah, your spirit team, though, is protecting you. Let me see here. She want to know, Spirit, do her parents have access to a bank account or her kids? Family. Causing conflict here. So they want you to be confident. You freed yourself from whatever this is. Yeah, you're free. Some sort of happy ending. I'm going to clarify. Honestly, if you have a doubt, I wouldn't even take a chance on it. It's nothing to move money, change accounts. Yeah, clarity. You're being divinely guided now. Let me see. So they have access. Knight of Wands is out here twice. Is there a fire sign? Yeah, there's a fire sign involved that has some sort of access, a masculine possibly. Yeah, they're telling you to put your guard up. Okay, something about you protecting this. They're going to cause some sort of delays or try to stop something. Yeah, for the kid, you and the kids. What the heck? Right. You're going to have to do something here. Create a password, do some sort of 2 or 3 step verification or something like that if you don't want to move it. But there is someone who has access. Okay, they're telling you to move it or move on. Yeah, there's somebody that has access here, a fire sign. Yep. Yes, they did have access, or they still do. Spirit told you this, huh? Good job. Okay. I would definitely create some sort of a password so that they can't get into it. Sheesh. Yeah, something about trying to manipulate something about a house or some money. Okay. Access to the girl's account. I changed the passwords. Yeah, that was smart of you. Because they did have access here to cause some sort of delays or the access funds. Okay. There's a masculine that's obsessed with something going on and having to move about a home. Okay. He really obsessed about having to move and leave a home or something like this. I honestly saw it for you and for your kid. I did see the kids for sure. She wanted to know if it's for her account too, Spirit, or just the kids. Yeah, it's parents out here you done close the cycle with, and they want to win at all costs here. The mom may have had some sort of access to yours. What about to her account? They out here practicing some sort of magic, girl. Yeah, you did the right thing. The Most High is letting you know you did the right thing to put in work to do whatever you did, changing the passwords, okay? They're trying to manipulate something. They were either with magic, moon magic, or black magic, that you protected yourself. So they're letting you know you're protected here. Okay. Wow. Ugh. Let me see. The song just changed. Because Cherish, the day was just on by Sade. And now it says, take your time, do it right. The SOS band. Let me take a look at your other question, love. The Lords are serving my parents with papers this week since they're still trying to stay. They tried to buy a new AC and putting the 10-year loan under their name. I stopped it. Does the divine agree with how I'm handling things? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Your parents are a piece of work. Sheesh. You're going to have to put a freeze on their access to any of your stuff. Something going to have to be put in place where they can't make any decisions without it coming through you regarding that home. I don't care what they trying to do. If they trying to get the carpets clean, I don't care. They're going to have to talk to you, okay? Something needs to be added to your your legal documents regarding that, because they trying to make these kind of moves. Yeah, they're happy with the choice that you made, but they feel like they're being put out in the cold. Your parents, okay, but they're trying to delay something. You made the right choice here. Let me see. Yeah, they're being real deceptive here. Okay, I hate to tell you this. Somebody lying and cheating and anything else they can to be deceptive. My gosh. Let me see. Yeah, you protect. Do what you need to do to protect yourself. Okay, there's some sort of deception around you with them. So whatever you feel like you need to put in place, I would do it. It's gonna cause a lot of conflict if you don't protect yourself here. Okay, let me see. Keep your heart chakra open. Your spirit team's celebrating you. They're saying stay strong. Yeah, you made the right choice here. You've been studying and paying attention and all of that. And you made the right choice. Yeah, stay strong. The strength card, something about you being strong. And they're watching and spying and trying to figure out what they can do. A mother figure might be trying to be sneaky, so be careful with that. Yeah, being manipulated because the father needs money or something to this effect. And you had to make a decision on how you're dealing with them. Taurus season is relevant, so what you're doing right now, Spirit is happy with. Let me see. Yeah, again, protecting your energy is wise, and using the legal system, getting justice here involved. The courts. You're going to have courts in place, the paperwork from the courts in place to protect yourself. And Spirit is happy with you for doing this. Okay. This is going to bring you justice. What else? Yeah, this is a karmic connection that you're dealing with your parents. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something changing now and going in your favor with this. I'm sorry you have to go through this, your parents, but that's what's happening. Okay, they want you to know they're happy with the choice that you made, especially regarding family and money and all of this. Yeah, cleanse your energy. Okay, let me see. You're making the smart choices here. You've been weighing your options and making good choices. Okay, this has them very confused. They don't understand something about you moving forward when it comes to this house. They're confused about what's going on with this house. Okay, they real delusional about what they think they're gonna be able to do and what's going on and all of that. Yeah, they're being restrained. Okay, they can't do what they want. You say, so is everything I have in place now enough? Well, your spirit team is letting you know they're happy with the choices that you've made. Summer Madness just came on by Kool and the Gang. Light of the Worlds is the name of the CD of the album. They ain't a lot of regret. They mad. Okay, they ain't regret about what's going on here in court or with these legal documents because they know a cycle is over. They can't manipulate you anymore. Something over with here. Yeah. You see them from a whole new perspective now. Your spirit team say yes. Good job. Okay, you're in this fertile, abundant place in Taurus season. You made the right choice. This is going to bring you wish fulfillment. Keep going. Something about you trusting your intuition. Make sure you keep moving in silence here. Don't tell anybody your moves. Don't tell anybody your plans. Just act on it, okay? Again, don't communicate with them if you don't have to. Everything should be done through paperwork. That's going to help you not have to have confrontation and all of that. Yeah. They can't fight the courts, okay? This is a decision that's legal. You got it on paper in the courts. And you have to deal with family like that, okay? I had to go through something similar when I had to be over my dad's estate. You have to use an attorney because trying to be rational with family members that are narcissists, that have control issues, that have emotionally and mentally unstable ways of viewing and handling things, and trying to handle that one-on-one, it just becomes a big mess. But if it's in black and white and it's a legal document and it's going to be enforced by the law, there's nothing that they can say. There's nothing that they can do. Okay? And if you don't want to talk to them, just have a courier drop it off or have them email it or however it is that they get their mail. That's the best way to handle that, because from what I'm seeing and what you're saying, they trying to add stuff to the loan on the house, and they putting in AC units and all kind of all kind of stuff without your permission. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, I don't care. Like I said, if they want somebody to come in and clean the floors, the carpet, or whatever, they have to contact you, and it has to be through your attorney. No decisions. If it's your home, there's no decisions that can be made in the property without you saying yay or nay. I would add some sort of a addendum or an amendment to documents letting them know that moving forward, because they may try to manipulate things a different way out of spite. Okay, people get in their feelings and they try to do things out of spite. Yeah, summer madness. They mad. Okay, they know they're gonna have to move this summer. They're not happy about that. They are angry, honey. I can tell you that right now. Keep going. Okay, you handling it the right way. Yeah, I would add something letting your attorney say, "Hey, listen, I have a concern. I just found out, they tried to add something to the loan in order to put in an AC unit. Okay, what does that have to do with them if they're moving? They shouldn't be trying to add nothing to the property. They need to be focused on moving. Okay, you may want to, I don't know how much pressure you want to apply. It's up to you. Because, when you apply for jobs, like say you're on unemployment and they give you a check until you find a job, right? I don't know if they still do it like this. It's been years and years and years. But I remember unemployment used to require that you had to go and apply for, let's say, 10 jobs a day. And it had to be proof submitted that you've been applying for work so that you could continue to get this unemployment check, right? You had to prove that you're actively seeking employment. They may need to prove that they're actively seeking for somewhere to move. Okay, the fact that you've given them a 2-month grace period where they don't have to pay rent, they need to provide proof that they're actually actively seeking to find somewhere else to live. If not, they got to pay you that 2 months back. Something like that. Girl, I don't know your relationship with your parents. I don't know how toxic it is. But me, after what I went through legally with my family, I had to go through that. And they're going to be mad. They're going to be pissed off. But you got to protect your investment, your property, your money. Okay? And it's not personal. Like they say, it ain't personal, it's business. Okay? A family, they don't understand those boundaries. So you do have to apply pressure. You got to put stuff in place so that they understand. So talk with your attorney. See what the legal parameters are around that. And if that's something that you can also add in, You say it's toxic, and I love that advice. Yes. So if they doing spell work and all this other okay, they want to do that, you can apply pressure. Again, what's in your legal rights to do, being that you own the property, you're giving them a 2-month grace period. That's 2 months worth of rent they don't have to pay. Then they need to actively show that they're actually looking for somewhere to move to. That means they need to submit or prove to your attorney or the courts, how you have to pay application fees, right, to move. Some sort of proof that they're actually looking for somewhere so they know they're getting out and that you're serious. But however you want to do it, again, it's just a suggestion, love. Man, family is a trip. Okay. And I hope that gave you what you were looking for. And yes, you were right to change your passwords. Okay, personally, I don't know if you want to move to a whole different bank or if you're really committed with the bank that you work with. Some people really like their bank or their credit union. But definitely have some sort of 2 or 3-step verification in place so that even if they try something and say they don't have the password or the phrase or whatever you choose, right? To protect it for you and your kids. Because them being grandparents, they may try to access your children as well. You feel like you should change your banks. Yes, I would, love. I would. Yes. You say your husband can still check over the phone because he knows they're social. Well, if you have gone through a divorce, I don't know how old your kids are, if there's custody in place or whatever that is, but you may not want to give him access either, because if he decides to work with your parents against you to make it hard, you know what I mean? So changing the banks and letting the bank know, hey, I've gone through a divorce. I'm actually paying for my kids to go through college, yada, yada, yada. Especially if your kids are 21 or older, he shouldn't have access to their account. He shouldn't be able to have access to their account unless he's got some sort of legal document for, like if something happens to them and he has a power of attorney, if say they, God forbid something happens and they aren't able to make decisions, right? They're 20. Speak with the bank and find out what the rules are for the bank. Each banking institution is different as you open an account with them. Or have the kids come in and open the account separately with them present. And they can say, hey, I only want my mom to have access to my account, not my dad, right? And set up some sort of password that way and leave it at that. Family is a trip. I'm sorry you're going through it. I'm so sorry, because I never would have thought I was going to go through what I went through when my dad passed away. I would have bet money that my siblings wouldn't have betrayed me and that they were going to look out and support and all of that. And it was the exact opposite. And they left me high and dry. They didn't even help pay for the funeral. And one of them didn't even come. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on behind the scenes. And I know about that spell work and those covens and those groups. And they will attack you. And if you don't know how to move, again, I spoke with my spirit team and they gave me the advice on what to do. But I understand when you're battling and you're in it, you got to make the right choices. So I hope that helped you, love. Remember, guys, the list is still open. Anybody with a question, if you would, go to theoriginalaboriginal.com. You can purchase a question for $5.55. You can also get a mini read for $25.25 here on the live. Just drop your receipt number in the chat, guys. If you missed the free collective read, you can always go back and watch it. Okay, I upload it daily, but you can actually rewind and go back and watch it now if you need to. I'm on Monday through Friday, guys. 11 a.m. is when we start, and that's Central Standard Time. As I mentioned, if you're on the East Coast, that's noon. If you're on the West Coast, that's 9 a.m. I have transitioned over from TikTok, guys. I was doing TikTok lives for the past year. I had a pretty large following over there, guys. But it was time for me to move on. My spirit team told me to leave TikTok alone and come over to YouTube and grow my community over here. So that's what we're doing. And I am on day 32 of my live streams here. So I appreciate any support you can give me to help the channel grow. Thank y'all so much. Remember, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Let me know, guys, was there anybody else who wanted to be added to the list? I was hoping God Said Glow would make it into the live stream today so I can do her readings for her. But I may have to catch her over on Discord later. Oh, Paula, thank you so much, honey, for the floating heart. I appreciate you, love. Thank you for that. Remember, guys, if you do go back and rewatch any of my live streams, if you would, leave a comment, hype the video, okay? Let YouTube know you like it so they can push it out. Anybody else, guys, let me know. The list is open. Oh, Paula, thank you. I appreciate anybody who supports my live as well as my business. Thank you so much for that. I don't really know how the little stickers and God said, Glow, what's up, girl? I was just saying, I was like, I don't know if she's gonna make it to the live or not. Of course. You gotta take care of the kids, girl. For sure. No, no rush at all. I mean, you're next on the list. If you want it here on, you said you froze. Somebody else said it was glitching, so you may need to go out and come back in. I'm not sure what that's about. So, oh, the Wi-Fi. Yeah. You want to do it? Okay. Let me cleanse the energy. No, sweetie, you're good to go. I just finished the last person that was on the list, so you came in at the right time. So the song just changed. Let's see. Quiet Storm by Mobb Deep just came on, featuring Little Kim and Mobb Deep. Okay. So some sort of quiet storm energy going on around you right now. I see that as more of this moving on in silence. It came up for you yesterday. Well, let's get into it, sweetie. You said that's your song. Yeah. So what we're going to do is for your general and your love read, like I mentioned to you earlier, it's basically the reading that I do for the actual collective live, but this will be for your energy. Okay. So let's see what they want you to know. Master Spirit, what do you have for Brittany? Heart's home. You got Hawthorne coming out. So heart, home. Home is where the heart is. Yeah. Again, you know, you may have to move. You may have to move, sweetie. I'm going to just put it out there. Yeah, something about some tough love going on. Work with lavender. Yeah, you're going through this resurrection rebirth energy, and it's going to require you to be smart on how you move. Yeah, you're the light in the darkness for somebody. Okay? Somebody going to be in a real dark place when you're not there. Let me see. I know. I have to tell you what they say. Yeah, the henchman. Yeah, it's a tower. That's definitely moving. The tower is an upheaval done by the divine. It says, I will collaborate with others to achieve amazing things. I don't know if you have a friend or somebody you can move in with. Okay, but this is a tower card, Scorpio energy. And again, that is unwanted change, but it is an upheaval and it's done by the divine. Yeah. You're going to have to go through these emotions. It's separation. Yeah, you and somebody. I don't know if it's a friend. Something about you getting things in alignment here, honey. Trust your intuition, okay? Something over with. And you got to move on. Let's see. Let's get the love portion. You got to get out of your comfort zone. I know. Yeah, it said Quiet Storm. Okay, that's your first song. And she keeps saying it's the real. Let me see. Message for Brittany. Discipline. I can't accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay? It's going to require discipline, but you can do it. Yeah, honesty. moving forward with honesty and integrity, having discipline, dealing with relationships from the past. The gap band with outstanding just came on. Yeah, you're going to have to first face this adversity. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Some adversity. I think that came up for you yesterday too. This person's going to have a hard time here. And you don't want to be around when they start crashing out. Let me see. You like that song too. Yeah, outstanding about the gap band. Something about you doing outstanding. Yeah, get out of this stuck energy to help you get in alignment. Yeah, you have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. It's time to get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. Okay, this place look empty. Like everything's been moved out. Look at that, where she's at. Ain't no furniture. It's finna be like this when you gone, honey, okay? It's something about you taking your energy with you and moving on so you don't be stuck in this energy. It looks gone, done. Yeah. A betrayal that's been revealed. Okay, somebody betrayed you. Yeah, somebody with some sort of distorted view, and they help you to see things from a whole new perspective. And Spirit says it's time to put up better boundaries. Okay, she walking out of a door or down some stairs or something like that. Okay, it's time to go. Better boundaries. So they see what you've done to protect your energy, but they say, no, you need better boundaries. Okay, let's see. Yeah, trust your intuition. There's something that's over with, and there's a big ending, a big shift happening now for you to go through a rebirth. Let me see. It's slowly unveiling, and that's how they do things, okay? They give it to you one step at a time, one spoonful at a time, so that you can digest it and process it and then move forward. Okay, they say you're doing an outstanding job and you're practicing discipline. There's definitely a tower that's happening here. Yeah, to get rid of a past life energy. You're in earth angel energy, and you got to let go of some past life energy that's got you stuck. Yeah, they're influencing you now to change and trust this tower moment. Trust the process. Let's see. I rode on his car yesterday and found a flyer under his seat from a bar strip club. And I'm like, how do you have the time to go here if you supposedly work overtime? Because that's what he doing. It is overtime. That's exactly where he at. He ain't at overtime. He at the strip club, baby. If that's what you found, the truth just fell out. Okay, from your spirit team. Okay, they said that's the truth. Okay, he not at work. Overtime is the strip club. Yeah, and you transform. You're gonna have a happy ending. Okay. The sun card over here for you. Your spirit team letting you know you're an earth angel. They revealed the truth to you because it's time for this transformation. It's time for you to be happy. They're giving you the key here. Something about new keys. Okay. Moving forward. Yeah. Getting away from magic. Go with the flow. Okay. We got a water sign at the back of the deck. Make sure you spiritually cleanse, what you've been doing. Wow. Let me see. What does she need to know, Spirit? You say you weren't even mad. That's already a sign that you've healed. You know what I mean? That tells you right there. They're revealing the truth to you, and you handling it with grace. Juicy Fruit just came on by M2May. Let me see. Yeah, you can ready to reap a harvest as you go through this transition, a rebirth, a happy ending. It's already over here. Let me see. What else you wanted to know? Yeah. Distant future. Okay, you done seen something from a whole new perspective. You leaving this past life behind. Chucking up the deuces, baby. You got the truth. You got the clarity. They want you to be happy. You headed towards bliss with this ending. Yeah, unexpected money. Okay, 9-9 out here. Some sort of unexpected money with this ending. There could be somebody that's going to have a lot of animosity about you moving on. Not your concern. Let me see. Yeah, it's about you choosing self-love. Okay, you got the truth and you chose yourself. Good job. You're this earth angel. And there's nothing that they can do to stop this. Spirit say just keep your chakras in alignment as you go through this transformation. Okay. Somebody gonna try to pretend to be a nice guy. That's not gonna work because they want the relationship back. And you moving on. You too high honor for this. This person, again, somebody could have been in the military, but you too high honor for what this is. You deserve better here. Here, let's get you some tarot. Yeah, you're the Empress, and they want you to be confident moving forward. You're in this fertile, abundant energy. Thank you so much. Chris Myler, I'm doing a personal, but I'll ask a yes no for you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to figure out what it is or how the pay system works over here, so I can let people know if they donate, what it would be to get a yes no. But I'll put you down, love, for a yes no as soon as I'm done. Let me see. Message, please, for Brittany. What do you want to know? Yeah. You already been out here with this energy. You sending something right back to this past life. Okay, when I say she launching that shit back, you throwing it right back at him. That's what's happening here. This past life, you're like, yeah, you can have all of this back. I don't even want it no more. Yeah, your spirit team is celebrating you for this. Something about you moving forward with honesty and integrity. Yeah, somebody was trying to win it out cost, or something about you winning this battle. Okay, and he can ready to go through this tower. Let me see. Yeah, you got the truth about this relationship. You got the truth about what was going on here. And you chose self-love. And you're going to have somebody real nostalgic because this is going to be a painful ending for them. You're heading towards wish fulfillment. And you're in this Empress energy, very abundant. Okay? Fertile. This is going on now in Taurus season. And somebody having a hard time dealing with it. Let me see. Yeah, my dreams have been showing me a lot too. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. They're giving a lot of messages in these dreams right now. Yeah, you launching this back to him. He know he got to go. He already know. It's kick rocks or flip-flops, buddy. Get on down the road. Yeah, you and the kids, okay, you healed your inner child. And you're doing well. Moving on, again, from this husband. Something about you getting a new house with this key. Something about you having a new home. Getting away from this energy. Let me see. Somebody with addictions. Okay, lust. They don't want to let something go. As soon as you do that, you get ready to get good news tied to your money. Okay, energy will block your blessings. Bad energy will block your blessings from coming in. Yeah, that's the truth. Stay in alignment. You'll still keep getting clarity against what's happening with this magic. Okay, because somebody going and talking to practitioners. But you're going to have to be open to taking a leap of faith, sweetie. Trust your intuition. Your spirit team wants you to know that. What else, please? Yeah, know that you can. Okay, Spirit says you can. Look at all this abundance. It says on here, I can. Okay, and that is that swift movement. That's you moving on. Spirit says you can. It's going to seem like a miracle, and you're going to be given some sort of new keys. I keep seeing the skeleton key. New keys. Okay, that's keys. Just go. It says on the bottom of this one. Just go. Yeah, miracles will happen for you. Let me see. So somebody could be seeing a witch. Work with essential oils, okay? Somebody could be seeing someone tied to this, to your relationship. They're paying somebody because they're afraid about stability. Okay, this masculine, he's worried about stability. He real nostalgic about the past. It Takes Two just came on by Raw Bass. Yeah, Spirit say just go. Again. Yeah, something about you being the truth, and that's going to help your aura. Okay, you're the light. He can ready to be in this real dark, broken place, and he knows it. He's worried about it. Let me see. Yes. Something about new money. Yeah, a difficult road. He knows he's headed down this difficult road. Look at this. He's getting ready to go down a difficult road here. That's what's happening for him. And he knows it's coming. This says difficult road. That's him by himself. This is the road. Ain't nobody on this road. Okay, it's going to be a difficult road for him. Okay, you just persevere. Be prepared. Great things are coming your way. This person's facing some sort of hard path now. Yeah, because you're expanding and growing. Because you chose self-love, which is already out here. Yeah, Spirit said just jump in. Be ready for this change. Let me see. It said you can do it. Yeah, something about you being authentic with this peacock energy. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. They're telling you to break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way. You'll be a magnet for success when you do. This could be holding back finances, but Spirit knows you got to make this decision and so that you know what to do with this money when it comes in. That's how I see that. Yeah, if it means you got to study, then do that. If you got to speak your truth, then do that. Listen to Spirit. Okay, we got to study here. A new endeavor is upon you. It may require new knowledge and skills. Okay, put intention out in the universe and the right teacher will soon find you. Okay, something about you getting some clarity for stability here. Yeah, keep honoring yourself, love. Keep honoring you and listen to Spirit. They keep saying, listen. They're telling you how courageous your heart is and they're guiding you. Here, let's take a look. I have this new deck that I used today for the readings. I'm going to pull it out for yours. It's the Return to Sender deck. Let me just see what it is that Spirit wants to say to you tied to this. I was just thinking about finishing nursing school earlier today. That will definitely bring in the finances that you need. Let me see. Gaslight. Yeah, remember somebody tried to make you remember what somebody tried to make you forget. So apparently he just gaslit you constantly. Always gaslighting something, you sending that right back. Okay, you're not taking that from him anymore. Yeah, maybe he tried to love bomb you in the past and all of this. Let me see. Gaslighting is out here. That's somebody that don't want to accept accountability. Yeah. Somebody, they watching you heal. They see that he's watching you heal and that you unbothered. Okay, he's seeing this. Something about you not answering messages, you blocking him. Look at her with all these plants and evil eye, and she got up dream catchers and everything else. She definitely blocking out somebody. Okay, that's your energy. He sees this, the fact that you healing and you are unbothered. Didn't you just go buy plants and crystals and all of that? Okay, he don't. That's why he turned to some sort of witch or whatever this is. He's like, wait a minute. She done moved on. Yeah, something about you cutting some sort of cord. Let me see. What else? Spirit say you can't build with somebody that only knows how to destroy. Okay. Yeah. You were starving while they was throwing you crumbs. Now you're dining in Paris. Listen, over here in the future, it looked real good for you. You see him in the background? Okay, all he gave you was crumbs in the past, and you done transformed, starving you for love and attention and all of that. And here it is, you got stability in your future over here. A big transformation. Wow. You stay in a hoodie and sun all the time. Oh, wow. And you started a garden. Yeah. Let me see. What else, please? What do you want her to know? Tied to this. That was loud. That's the message Spirit gave you today from your prayers. Yeah. They letting you know something about you being able to dine in Paris, honey. You've been settling. Don't do that no more. Yeah. This came out for your past energy. It's coming in under the column with him in it. Challenges. Challenges are feeling overwhelming. This person finna be struggling. Okay, they need to find some sort of solution. They getting ready to be frustrated and confused here. Okay. Tony Braxton with Making Me High just came on. Yeah, somebody want to reconcile with you because they know they're facing challenges, and you focus on your goals. You got clear vision of which way you want to go. Something about you having security and being in a secure place. Okay, she's reading a book, and we got study out here, so you may want to consider that. Let me see. What's the name of this CD? There's a message for you. Yeah, Secrets is the name of the CD. You're Making Me High by Tony Braxton. Let me see. Yeah, somebody wants some sort of harmony with you. Okay, it fell out kind of sideways on this Lover's card, on this Two of Cups card. So I'm not really sure which way they want me to read it. Let me see. One way says, your relationships are in harmony, mutual understanding. So that ain't what's going on. It's this way. Tension, misunderstandings causing disharmony in your relationships, leading to stress and conflict, and you are unbothered by all the bullshit. Here it is, you authentic, you focus on self-love. Okay, and somebody is still very codependent. They need your help, your support. No. Yeah, again, you find great support when it comes to friendship groups from your past. So you may have to talk with somebody. Yeah, somebody's still attracted to you. Yeah, you... I don't even want to tell you because I know you don't want to hear it. But something about he wants you to get undressed, child. Anyway, let me see. Or want to see you get undressed or something to that effect. Yeah, opportunities. Career opportunities are opening up for you, offering you a chance for significant advancement and growth. This is over here in your future next to this Paris, study, clarity, staying in alignment, transformation, okay, stability. This is nice. Your future looks really, really good. Yeah, secure. This is so nice. Yeah, this conflict from your past, this was inevitable. It was going to happen. Okay, but there's going to be some sort of honest communication that is going to cause a lot of conflict. It could be divorce papers. It could be over the phone. You know, if you are concerned about him crashing out face to face, I wouldn't talk with him face to face about any of this. It would have to be paperwork, an attorney or somebody present, or, you know, maybe over the phone, but I wouldn't do it with him face to face. Yeah. Right now, your life may feel like it's out of balance. Okay, just stay focused. Things are being worked out here. Okay, you're realizing some things. Let's see what the yin yang energy wants to tell you. Let me see. Message for Brittany. Yeah, you're free. Look how happy she is. Spirit's telling you you can do it. Okay. Something about you being real happy and new opportunities coming in. Okay. Something about you taking this leap. Yeah, we got fire signs at the bottom of the deck, and we got stability and harmony and flow at the back. Let me see. Something about this summer could be relevant. The next fire sign is Leo, right? Yeah. You're getting messages in your dreams, so pay attention. I think we just spoke on this. Your spirit team revealing things to you. When you sleep at night, yeah, about you transcending. Okay, something about you shifting. And he want to apologize. He want to say sorry. Okay, with this weekend energy. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Yeah, you got him weak, I heard. Oof. Yeah, he been putting on facades, okay, wearing a mask. And he wants to say sorry now. It's too late for that. Yeah, you getting wish fulfillment. Fulfillment of wishes coming in for you over here in the future. I don't know if you wanted to travel or go to Paris, but something about some new opportunities coming in for you. Wish fulfillment. It's going to make you real happy. And these little control tactics that he was using, it's not going to work anymore. Yeah, you had been avoiding this for a while, and some sort of fated divine intervention happening, okay, with this tower energy. Yeah, he might feel like you walking all over him or something like that, girl. He going through it, okay, or he will. Let me see. What else? Yeah, this person, real toxic. Look, he can't relate. Okay, if you try to have a conversation with him, it's going to be a lot of drama. Okay, something about y'all being incompatible, and it's going to be an argument. Okay, he's very toxic. Trying to talk with him is going to cause, yeah, he's going to be real salty and bitter. Yeah, go on a vacation and get away and relax. You know, you may have to talk with him at a distance or something like that. Don't delay this, okay? Yeah, he's not gonna be able to handle something. If you try to talk to him, he's real immature, it sounds like. Electric Relaxation just came on by Tribe Called Quest. Let me see. You say, oh, we got another karmic in the chat. They don't like when you tell on them, y'all. Sunshine, you need to change your name because you karmic. Ain't nothing sunshiny about you, boo. You need to go. You shouldn't even be in here. Somebody real karmic. Okay. Anyway, bye-bye. Message for Brittany, please. They've been telling on themselves all day, child. Yeah, and that's his energy, just so you know. Yeah, he burnt out. Something about him being exhausted, or he will be. He's not going to have, yeah, the song just said it ain't nothing nice. Okay, he going to be real empty and burnt out. Okay, something also about a new masculine in your future. I'm going to just let you know. Girl. Okay. Yeah, you need to set some strong boundaries with this person from the past. You got a new masculine coming in. Practice discipline. This is a part of your wish fulfillment over here. Listen, somebody could have a tattoo. I know you ain't focused on that right now, but that's nice energy coming in for your future over here. It's literally in your future column over here next to wish fulfillment. Okay, the person you always wanted. You want me to see what's hidden? You love these cards. Yes. How you doing? Come on in, Conrad. Conrad's mama. Appreciate you for being here, love. Thank you, guys. Remember, y'all hit the like, subscribe to the channel. I'm not sure what you wanted to ask for your final card pull, love. If you want what's hidden, future, timing, cleansing. I know there was something you wanted to know. Let me know. Remember, guys, you can subscribe to the channel. If you missed the free collective, go back and watch it. I'm here Monday through Friday. I start at 11 a.m. and then I take your personals after that. If you want to be added to the list, just go to the original aboriginal.com. Questions are $5.55. Personals mini reads here on the live are $25.25, guys. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. I do have Chris Mildner for a yes, no after this. What is my highest purpose? I feel like I'm being pulled in multiple directions, nursing, spirituality, etc. Okay, so speaking from my own experience, you have multiple hats when you agree to a spiritual contract. If you are serious about elevating into your spiritual gifts, you are going to have to be in the 3D matrix until you've mastered your gift enough to be in your purpose, where that is what makes you money. No different than how I got to this platform. I was in the 3D matrix for a long time. I've had plenty of jobs, you know. And as I was awakened to my spiritual gifts, I started doing it kind of as a hobby, and then it was like a little side thing that I did for family only. And then I started taking it more seriously, where I had to balance the 3D and the spiritual. So I still had to work because I had bills to pay, like I still do. But I did part-time work and put in the other half of that time, and I was serious about committing to my gift until I gained enough ground in my gifts that I can make that my full-time thing. And Spirit will give it to you step by step as they see you making the progress. So if you're worried about that, then yes. I mean, that's the way that it's hard at first, but eventually you get in the flow of things and you can step into that if that's indeed what you want to do, right? You want to be in your spiritual gifts. Of course, that's everybody's goal, is to reap their divine inheritance and use it here in the 3D to help the collective. In the meantime, if you know that you're being nudged to go back to school for nursing, then you need to do that. You need to go back to school for nursing. There was a little monitoring bug or spirit in here. Dang, I just killed it. But you may have to do that. And nursing, a nurse is a healer, okay? And that could be a part of what Spirit wants you to do. But question-wise, oh, it's all good, Vaughn. I done already got her up out of here. I literally just killed a gnat, so that let me know she gone. You say you don't want to waste time. So what do you want to know then? Should you go back to nursing? What are you supposed to do in this lifetime? Oh, Vaughn, you all good, love. I understand. No worries, dear. I got it. I think Aboriginal was glitching and having problems too, so I wasn't sure who was still in here. So Spirit, she want to know, tied to what it is that she's supposed to be doing. Is nursing her purpose? Is that what you want her to do, Spirit? Okay, I just saw 10 of Pentacles, which is inheritance. That's money. Is nursing? Yeah, you're right at the beginning of this, and they want you to be strong. Yeah, you got to complete this cycle first before you get into your gifts and your inheritance. So you're completing a cycle, and you are focused on the future. They want you to heal, and they want you to be inspired, okay? You moving on, being strategic right now, which is good. There's some sort of judgment first on what's happening with this person, your ex, soon to be ex. Okay, nursing though, Spirit, is that what you want her to do? Yeah, keep moving forward. You're protected right now. So they're protecting you because they want you to get your rest, focus and move forward, and then you'll have this passionate new beginning. They're not going to reveal things to you until you're ready. They want you to be prepared for something. Yeah, you got to get rid of this energy first. This snake in your past here. Then they can reveal to you what's next. They don't want you to get ahead of yourself. So keep cleansing and stay in alignment. It's because you're going through a tower. Kayatisma, Kayatisma, sweetie, the list is open. You can go to the originalaboriginal.com if you'd like a reading. Okay. Readings are $25.25. Questions are $5.55, love. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. That's my problem, getting ahead of myself. Yeah, they want you to pace yourself. Yeah, you can ask another one, love. You're going through a tower. And when you go through a tower, some towers are good and some are bad. And some towers, it's a complete upheaval of your life, right? I went through a big tower when I was in college, okay? I lost financial aid. All this happened on the same day. I found out I was pregnant. I lost my financial aid for school. And then when I got home, I was being evicted. I had an eviction notice on my door. So I can laugh at it now, but in the moment, I was like, what the heck is happening, right? So you go through towers. Sometimes they give it to you all at once because they've looked at everything and they're like, okay, we need to make an adjustment here, adjustment here, adjustment here, because she learned these lessons. She's strong enough to handle this. We want to push her forward as quickly as possible. So they shuffle up a lot of things that should have already been done. And if you have been waiting a long time before you moved on from somebody, or you told somebody else to kick rocks, there was a lot of things that were on hold. And now that you finally made this decision, everything else, all these lanes are opening up, right? Everything is now green light, go. And so that's why so much shit stuff is shifting at the same time for you. Yeah, it's different for everyone, and spirit gives you what they know you can handle, love. Okay. This song that just came on, I think it's PM Dawn. And Set Adrift, A Memory Bliss is the name of the song. Of the heart and of the soul. Okay, of the cross. Some sort of utopian experience. Yeah, you're going through a lot of changes right now. But you want to know what? What is he really doing? Is he really working overtime? Let me see. Yeah, just pace yourself, okay? There's a lot of conflict. It's showing work. Let me see. Is he really working overtime like he says he is, spirit? Conflict about this. Illusions? No. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. No, he's not. And they don't want me to say it, but I'm fin to. Okay, illusions. Seven of Cups is commitment issues and illusions. Seven of Swords is lies. It's cheating. It's betrayal, dishonesty. Three of Swords, betrayal. No, he's not. Okay. Something about you being confident. Yeah. Just stand your ground. Okay. He's not being honest. That's not what he's doing. And you're ending a cycle with this person. Spirit saying you moving on to calmer waters. Just be confident. Keep choosing self-love. He's lying. They already showed you that with what you found in the car. Okay, maybe you don't want to believe it, but it's a lot of drama. If you bring it up, it's going to be conflict. But he's lying. That's not what he's doing. Okay? Or maybe that's not what he's doing the entire time. He might work an hour of overtime, but you don't see him until 3 or 4 hours after that because he's doing something else. Okay? He's not being honest with you, is what they're saying. He's so jealous of your relationship with the boys. What the heck? He's not there, so how can he be jealous? That's that gaslight energy. Okay? Here, I'm going to get you a future oracle message, love, to close this out for you. Let me see. Message for Brittany. But he is lying. He's not telling you the truth. And yes, you're going through a tower right now. It's going to require you to be disciplined. But you got some joy. Spirit said for you to smile. Yeah, you're being divinely guided. There's growth and expansion coming in for you. Stars and divine guidance, that's your ancestors. They said for you to smile. Something about you being a star. This is nice for your final message, okay? All threes out here, by the way. 333. Just so you know, if you look at the cards, it's 333. I've been seeing this number all day today. Something about growth and expansion for the future. Yeah, smiley faces on the nails is so cute. Yeah, you've been enlightened, honey. And you surrendered and you just went with the flow. And now they want you to take action. Okay, they showed you something for you to act on it. It's no good if they show it to you and then you don't do what you need to do, right? Because they're trying to help you move forward. So many people see it and then they don't want to believe it and they don't do anything about it. And other people, you got to walk by faith and you start taking action. You start going down the road and they give you more and more and more. And then before you know it, child, you're sitting in Paris. Okay? You with somebody that gives you wish fulfillment. Okay? You stable. You happy. I'm just saying. So you handle it how you want, love. But those threes came out. That's that growth and expansion. They want you to look to the future. Your final song is Spotty Dopalicious by Outkast from the Equipment I CD. Wow. I hear you, love, and they want to make sure you make up your mind. You start taking the steps towards what you know you need to do. They'll provide the rest. But they don't want to give you what you need, and then you don't use it the right way. And then you still stuck in the same energy that they want you to get out of. Trust me, I had to walk by faith so many times. I was like, how am I going to do this? But I just started researching and taking the steps, and stuff happened. It just magically appeared. Okay, it's going to seem like a miracle. Stuff just started happening. As long as you're in alignment and you connected with spirit, you're doing it the right way, you don't have nothing to worry about. They're going to have your back. They're trying to get you out of this stuck energy. They want you to stay in alignment and be disciplined. Okay? Yeah, you definitely going through a tower. But it's a good tower for you. It's not for your person or your soon-to-be ex-person. It's not. It's going to be real challenging for them. Of course. No problem, dear. I'm happy to do it. Yeah, I was glad to get you that energy. You needed to know what was up. Okay. Chris Meldner, are you here? Did you still want to ask your yes/no question? I saw you donated to the live through gifts. So if you want, I can ask the yes/no question for you. I'm going to do this celebrity reading next. Girl. That's a big one. But yeah, you can. I don't know if Chris Meldner is still here. Yeah, them Earth Angel hoops ain't no joke neither. Okay, when you got to jump through them big hoops. They be putting you through it. Confirmation. Okay, that's when you got to put on them big girl panties. People think it's a game. They don't understand. It's a lot of work involved. That spiritual work ain't no joke. Yeah. Remember, guys, y'all hit that thumbs up. We're almost at 100 likes for today. If you haven't already, hit the like. If you would, please and thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The free collective read has been done. And the list is open for yes/no questions. If there's anyone else or readings, you can go to the originalaboriginal.com. Place your order there. Questions are $5.55 and the mini read is $25.25, guys, here on the live. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. Thank y'all so much for supporting me, guys. Anybody who sent a sticker, a gift, a super chat, anything you've done to support the live, thank y'all so much. Welcome to the live, Ryan. Thank you for being here. What is it? Kanya Kobo? Kanya and Kobo, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm on Monday through Friday, and that's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time when we start, guys. So if you're East Coast, that's noon. If you're West Coast, it's 9 a.m. If you missed it, you can always go back and watch the free collective, guys. You get a free collective, and it includes all signs. I do that Monday through Friday every day. And then after that, I am open for personals or questions. If it's resonating, I encourage you to ask a question, okay? Just go to the originalaboriginal.com. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. Don't forget, guys, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Happy hump day, everyone. Those of y'all should be recovered from Cinco de Mayo. Anybody who celebrated Cinco de Mayo last night, y'all should be recovered by now. Chris, what's your question? I'll ask a yes/no for you because I saw you sent something in the gifts. Thank you so much. Do you want to ask a yes/no question? You can. Somebody said I gotta fight every night. What's that? What is that from? Is that from 5 Heartbeats? when the guy get mad, he like, I gotta fight every night to prove my love. That's old. Okay. I don't know if you've seen that one. Vaughn, I'm gonna need you to go watch the Insecure series. Once you start, you ain't gonna be able to stop. It's a good series. Okay, Brittany, I appreciate you, love. Have a good day. Yes, that movie. We had a couple of movies come up today. Somebody said I love Insecure. She has a new series out now. What? Please tell me the name of her new series. I don't know what it is, and I really like her. You want to know if you're on the right path, Chris? Let me see. HBO Max. So he wants to know, Spirit, yes or no? Chris wants to know. Chris Miller wants to know. They're on the right path. Is he on the right path? So you need to make some sort of decision. If you made a choice recently when it comes to a relationship, this is maybe somebody wants to reconcile. Yeah, you've seen something from a whole new perspective. Yeah, you're being divinely guided here. You got all major arcanas coming out. And they want you to be strategic here. Yeah, you're smart about how you're handling family. Keep doing the work. Okay, somebody may want to reconcile with you. Anything else? Yeah, somebody want to come back in and reconcile here. But this is a good sign. Ace of Pentacles is news about money. Trust the process. Keep trusting your intuition. You're doing the right thing. But there is somebody that feels like they missed some sort of opportunity with you, okay? You may get some news tied to finances soon. Okay, good news tied to money. Keep moving forward. Okay, you're on the right path. Keep going. You're moving on the calmer waters, love. Again, thank you for supporting the live. Hi, welcome, guys. Come on in. If you are new, remember, y'all hit the like for me, please, and thank you. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Indra. Yeah, Chris, there was somebody from your past that wanted to reconcile. Okay, they said you made the right decision about a relationship, though. You moving on to calmer waters. So your answer was yes. Remember, guys, the list is still open. You can go to the originalaboriginal.com. You can ask a question there for $5.55. Just drop your receipt number in the chat. If you want a mini read on the live, it's $25.25. I'm going to have to look up Issa Rae and see what her new series is, because I've been rewatching Insecure. I didn't know she had another one. Thank you, Chris. You're so welcome. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Guys, we're almost at 100 likes for today. Okay, if you just came in, if you would, go in the top right corner, hit those three dots and hit that like. Let YouTube know you like the live. If you missed the free collective, you can go back and watch it. Okay, I'm on every day. You get a free collective here. List is currently open for questions. You said it's called Screen Time. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Thank you. Screen Time. I need to see. Is it like Insecure or is it similar? Well, I say I'm looking it up now. Yeah, I'm currently watching Insecure, but I'm going to look up Screen Time. Is that on HBO as well? It's on TikTok. What the heck? I'm going to have to look into that. Oh, it's on her TikTok through her company. Ooh, okay, Issa. Let me have to check it out. Hooray Media. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out. Under Issa Rae on her TikTok, or is it under Hooray Media on TikTok? I'll find it. Thank you guys again. If you could hit that thumbs up, I appreciate y'all for being here. Happy hump day. Was there anybody else interested in a question? A 27-part vertical micro drama series. Oh my goodness. So I have to watch it on my phone? Wow. Yes, if you have a question, I'll be more than happy to ask for you. Okay, again, go to the original, aboriginal.com. Questions are $5.55. You can drop your receipt number in the chat. Again, you have to go to the website if you're asking a question. I appreciate y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, her stuff does that. I'm telling you. Brittany, her stuff makes you want to binge watch. It really does. Ooh, what's going on? Why did my screen go dark, y'all? Hold on, guys. Something going on. Let me see what's happening. I don't know if my phone trying to die or what this is, y'all. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think my phone was trying to die. Sorry about that. Get you a big hoodie and get comfy blanket or some snack. Oh, wow. It's like that. Okay. Anybody else, guys? I appreciate y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Those of you hitting the likes. Anyone else, guys? If not, it's hump day. But now I got something else I can look up. Screen time. Hooray Media on TikTok. Same name without the 7. Dang. I'm definitely going to have to look it up. Thank you again, guys, for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate y'all for the love and support. Let me take a look and see if there's anybody else that's purchased. Yeah, Brittany, if you send it to me over there as well, that would be great. I haven't been on TikTok, but that'll be a reason for me to go back over there and watch. If you can share it, or you can drop it over in Discord. That way, you know, whoever wants to access it can. I think they let you drop those links in Discord as well. Was there anybody else, guys? Of course, the free collective is done for today. Anyone else for a question, guys? I'm winding it down. If you're on here, you're catching me in like my last few minutes. You want to know what's hidden? Okay, Sabrina. Sorry, guys. Let me drink some water. Sabrina want to know what's hidden, Spirit. What's hidden for Sabrina? What do you want to know? The Lovers. Girl, what you got going on? Something about the Wheel of Fortune shifting some things for you. Maybe there's somebody from your past interested in you. You made some sort of decision here. Okay, and it looks like it's heading towards wish fulfillment in a connection. Okay, you've been focused on work. Let's clarify. Is somebody interested in you? What you got going on, girl? Yeah, somebody from your past. You done took some sort of leap of faith and somebody else want to come in. Houdini with friends is playing. Let me see. Something about you making a decision when it comes to a relationship. Maybe this was a burden on you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune shifting some things. You had somebody that's trying to win at all costs. It could be an older female in your energy, real nostalgic about the past. And you had to make a decision about a relationship. Yeah, confirmation. I don't know if you got this new love or somebody coming in with this love offer. You protected your energy. Yeah, somebody real obsessive or on some sort of addictions or whatever this is. What's going on? What's hidden here with Sabrina here? Again, friends is playing. Yeah, something about you finding peace and harmony. Let me see. So you made a decision to choose peace? Yeah, something about you being a role model. Message, please. Yeah, it could be a decision you had to make with family. This was causing you financial blockages. Something about you being real sweet and compassionate here and careful about investments of time with people, family members. Okay? They want you to be optimistic, okay? But be careful about people being superficial with you. Let me see. What else? Hi, welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. Jenny, thank you, love. Yeah, this is causing you a lot of chaos. You had to isolate yourself. Is this the choice you had to make? Because there's too much gossip going on behind the scenes with people from your past. And you had to isolate yourself. Cleanse your energy. Yeah, you're healing as part of the collective. This song, Just Got Paid, is coming on. Something about Just Got Paid. What's that song? Friday Night. Johnny Kemp, Just Got Paid. Okay. That could mean something. Let me see. Yeah, you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay, somebody don't want to let your energy go. There's a lot of gossip around you. Be careful. Okay, cleanse your mirrors. People being nosy or they always got something to say. There could be a masculine, though, that is trying to lure you back in. Okay, somebody wanting to come towards you. Let me see. Yeah, you taking the lead on something. Good job. But you have a female energy. Okay, that's still, again, I don't know if it's a mother figure or somebody you had to isolate yourself from. A female energy. Somebody real superficial with you. And there's a lot of gossip behind the scenes. Okay, they find out something, they go in and they telling everybody. So if I were you, if you want to have some sort of victory, especially if you're talking about a relationship or just movement forward, period, don't tell anybody. What else y'all wanted to know? Anything else for Sabrina? Appreciate you for being here, Bobby. Yeah, girl, you made a choice and it's getting ready to level up your money. This is nice. Again, family, wealth, happiness, success. Yeah, you had to make a decision about this. When it comes to your work, yeah, you ended a cycle. Spirit said, good job, prepare to receive. There's some sort of growth and expansion coming in for you. Keep being strategic. Things turning in your favor when it comes to work or putting in the work. You know, the karmics is out, baby. They karmic in the day, ain't they? Somebody is a straight hater. I must have told on them today. Yeah, good job with the choice that you made, okay, when it comes to relationships, Sabrina. Maybe somebody feels like they missed some sort of opportunity with you, but they need to work on whatever their obsession, addiction issue is, okay, with trying to win something here. Whatever choice you made, good job here. The Wheel of Fortune shifting some things. Again, money looks good. Okay, some sort of shift in your money coming in as you keep being, again, moving in silence. Keep being strategic. You said they sure are. Yeah, it's the fact, I pay attention when stuff comes up in people's readings or questions, right? So we were having this whole big conversation. There weren't any karmics in the chat. And as soon as I started answering your question, you had one pop up, right? And so there's some sort of energy that you made a decision on. Okay, that's on that kind of toxic energy. Yeah, you close out a cycle here. And now some stuff's turning in your favor. Yeah, something about you getting paid. Yeah, by taking this leap of faith. Okay, this Just Got Paid song is still playing. Yeah, you got somebody that could, parents could be involved. Somebody real deceptive, they spying and watching. You have to protect your energy from here to get some sort of balance. That's been coming up this week. I don't know what's going on with these parental figures, but they being dealt with, these older family members, okay, that don't want to change. Unbelievable. That full moon and Friday had me acted out of character. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was in Scorpio. That's a strong moon, especially when you're talking about lust, sexual urges, and stuff like that. Scorpio is all about that. So that could be a part of it. You said they had you acting up. Girl, if you know, you know. And you had to cut some cords. Yes, honey. That full moon energy was strong. Thank you guys again. Was there anybody else? Y'all let me know. The live is coming to an end. It's almost 3 o'clock. Shout out to all my mods, y'all. Y'all been on it today. Okay, I'm dealing with these karmics. Thank you so much. Happy hump day. Remember, guys, if you missed it, just go back and rewatch, guys. I will have the full live uploaded for you as soon as this is over, okay? And they upload it in the system. I'll be back again tomorrow. That's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will do it again for Thriving Thursday or Friday Eve, whichever one you prefer, guys, depending on how close you are. If your weekend is starting early, I understand it. Thank you for being here. Welcome from Puerto Rico. Remember, guys, you can always subscribe to the channel. I'm on Monday through Friday, and that's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. You get a free collective read. It includes all signs. You get that daily. And then I'm open for personals after that. Go to the originalaboriginal.com. Questions are $5.55, especially if the reading's resonating. And personal mini live reads are $25.25, guys. That's half of the price I normally charge because you're getting the reading on the live. Thank y'all so much. Again, just transitioning over from TikTok. So this channel is still growing. But I do have quite a large following over on TikTok. I did that all last year. So this year is YouTube, guys. So welcome. I appreciate y'all for the love and support. Remember, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will do this again tomorrow. What's this song? Want to Be Starting Something just came on by Michael Jackson. This is a song for the karmics. They always trying to start some mess. But anyway, thank you guys again. Y'all have a great night. I will see you guys again on tomorrow. Be well and be whole.